And we welcome you into Year 10 of high school football here on WHHI Sports. I'm Chris Tremblay along with Chuck Zapak, and we welcome you to the Richard Gray Sports Complex here in Hardyville, where tonight the Covert Aire Bowl Series presents the Independent Bowl between the Eagles of Hilton Head Christian Academy and the Golden Warriors of John Paul II. Chuck, there's always a certain level of energy that has to do with opening night, and with this new field and these teams ready to go, tonight is no exception.
Oh, this is a great field at this stadium. We're just commenting about the green, how green the grass is, and you don't really have a slope in the field here. It's all irrigated from below. This is fantastic. I wish I would have played on some of these fields at the pro level. It's great, in great condition.
When you played, well, let's go back to the college days when you played at Penn State.
Yeah.
How exciting was opening day up there at College Park?
Oh, always.
Or State College, I should say. Sorry,
College,
State College, my bad.
No, that's okay. No, up at State College, it was a great feeling because you always had, 100,000 people in the stand. So we don't have 100,000 people here tonight. But I'll tell you what we do have. We have a young football team that has a lot of energy. The coach has them ready on both sides of the ball. And I think what we're probably going to see is probably some of the better players perform on the offensive side of the ball. It's very difficult when you have small schools like this to be able to have 22 players on both sides that are at the top level. So we'll see some good players at the offense in the backfield, a quarterback, and I think we're in for a good game.
We were talking before we came on air about the offensive schemes for both teams, and generally what we look for, not only early in the year, but early in the game to kind of get them rolling. What do you see happening?
They'll run the football. Both teams are going to run the football. They just haven't had enough time really to put the ball in the air and develop a passing game on either side of the ball. So I think we'll see a lot of running backs, and I think there's a guy by the name of Doe that's going to run the football out of the backfield.
I think you're absolutely right.
John Paul. So I think we're going to see Doe run.
Well, we're looking forward to a terrific first game, and when we come back, we're going to be joined by Coach Petuzi of Hilton Head Christian Academy right after this.
Did you know that 90% of the energy created by old-fashioned light bulbs is given off in heat? You're making heat and creating more work for your air conditioner. Save 75% or more with CFL or LED light bulbs in all of your fixtures. An energy tip from Covert Aire.
I interviewed 4 or 5 companies, and Hilton Head Exterminators impressed me the most.
Customer reviews like this are a result of Hilton Head Exterminators' commitment, reputation, and tradition for 5-star service.
They are knowledgeable, timely, considerate, and provide exceptional service.
Our experience with Hilton Head Exterminators has been excellent.
What has been unique is their quality of service.
Hilton Head Exterminators is the best.
Combine all of our customer reviews into 3 words, and you get 5-star service from Hilton Head Exterminators.
Oh, salty dog, oh, salty dog, you're sly as a fox, you salty dog. Captain Cherokee sitting in a tree, a kiwi waving back at me. Honey, won't you be the salty dog? Oh, salty dog, oh, salty dog, you're sly as a fox, you salty dog. Down the southeast, sitting by the dog, singing a song about a salty dog. Honey, won't you be the salty dog?
And we welcome in Hilton Head Christian Academy head coach, first-year head coach Ron Petuzi. Welcome to your first game.
Thank you very much. Great to be here. The field's great, to say the least. A little slick.
Pretty exciting, isn't it?
Yeah, it's real exciting, real exciting. So we're real happy to be here in this first inaugural game this year and be on television, WHHI. We're real excited about it and ready to play some football.
Obviously, and we're going to ask your counterpart the same thing, the heat has put a hindrance in your attempt to get ready for this first game. What have you done this week to get ready? And I know you haven't been outside very much.
Well, we follow the skeezer rules and we follow high school rules, and at 104 heat index, you can't go outside. So Monday, we were able to do it, 8 o'clock to 10 o'clock in the morning, but Tuesday and Wednesday, we were inside, and in fact, yesterday we were inside. So it was just, we were going to have practice at 7 o'clock Tuesday and Wednesday, but the heat index was over 104 at 9 o'clock. So the boys got to get home and do their homework and go to bed at some time. So
at some point they have to do that.
Yeah, they have to do that, and unfortunately we just did the best we could.
Coach, it's early in the season. What's your philosophy? You work on the running game or you work on the passing game, or both?
We're going to work on the running game on both sides of the ball. We're going to stop the run and try to run the football. We got we don't have a necessarily a young team, but we got a young, inexperienced team. So we got to find out who's going to be able to run the ball and make plays, and we definitely need to stop the run.
Small squads always an issue. You got some players going both ways.
Small squad, but money mites. They got big hearts. They got big hearts, and I expect to see our guys to play the whole game and play with everything they got. tonight.
For you to have success tonight, who are your go-to guys off the top of your head?
Go-to guys on offense, of course, is Daniel Harrington, the quarterback, Floyd Hargray, the running back, John Burke also is a running back, and we're going to have to mix up the pass a little bit, but basically we're going to be a running football team.
Well, Ron, thanks so much for spending some time with us, and we wish you best of luck in your first game.
Hey, thank you a lot. Great to be on. Thank you very much.
When we come back, we're going to be joined by Kevin Wald, the coach of John Paul II, right after this.
I want my kids to have access to health care I can trust. That's why I'm glad I chose Blue Choice Health Plan Medicaid. They coordinate my family's Healthy Connection services, remind me to get my kids shots and checkups, and give me approved added benefits like a car seat at no cost. That sure makes it easier to get the right health care for me and my kids.
Get the care you need when you need it with Blue Choice Health Plan Medicaid.
Big Equity Ventures is looking to purchase your commercial or residential real estate assets, commercial income-producing businesses, new luxury car dealerships for sale, or any other appraisable asset currently worth and currently valued at over $2 million or more that is owned free and clear by highly motivated and cooperative sellers. For more information, contact us now. Visit our website at bigequityllc.com. Email us at info@bigequityllc.com or call us at 404-514-3109.
We welcome in John Paul II head coach Kevin Wald. Kevin, thanks so much for spending some time with us before we get started.
Yes, sir. Thanks for having us.
Let's first of all talk about this wonderful new field we have here.
It's great, isn't it? Just walking out here today, the kids were kind of like oohing and ahhing a little bit, so they're definitely excited about it, and we're real proud to be able to use it.
As we go into the game tonight, obviously heat has been a factor all week. How's that hindered you getting ready for this game so far?
It's really, for the first time all summer, just come up in the last few days. Monday we couldn't get out with lightning. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday we had heat-related issues, so we had to really scale back, and you gotta take care of your boys. Safety first.
What have you learned about this team in the preseason so far?
We've worked hard. You know, the returning guys want to improve from last year, and you know, the commitment and dedication I've seen really improve.
Coach, you got the Golden Warriors out on the field tonight. You're going to be starting. It looks like maybe even a young freshman that's quarterback. Can you tell us a little bit about your choices at quarterback for this evening?
Yeah, you know, we're probably going to play two quarterbacks tonight. One would be senior Nyleen Wright. He was our quarterback last season. He does some good things under center for us, and he's, you know, just at a senior. Sam is a freshman, and you know, but we want to try to get him some experience and build for the future as well.
Coach, it's an old cliche, defense wins championships. How do you feel about your defense this year?
Much better. You know, last year we gave up about 50 points a game, and you're just not going to beat many teams. Right, you're not going to beat many teams like that, so we've worked really hard. Our goal was to cut that down to, you know, 14 to 17 a game.
Kevin, go-to guys tonight are going to be?
Zachariah Doe and Malik Frost.
They're the two we should keep our eye on.
Absolutely. If we can't run the ball, we'll be in trouble.
Kevin, best of luck not only tonight but for the rest of the season.
Yes, sir. Thanks.
And when we come back here, we're going to have the opening kickoff right after this.
Covert Aire.
Covert Aire. We support the education and athletic programs for all of Beaufort County. Have a great year.
For all your heating and air conditioning, no one can compare.
Have you been hurt on the job, injured in a car accident, experiencing marital difficulties? Naird and Dubois are attorneys located on the south end of Hilton Head Island. With their extensive experience and knowledge of the law, they can help you on your legal matter. Naird and Dubois offer free initial consultation. So whether you have been hurt on the job, injured in a car accident, or experiencing marital difficulties, call the attorneys of Naird and Dubois now to schedule an appointment to learn about your legal rights.
Hi, I'm Colette Stevenson.
And I'm Tom Reed with the Hilton Head Multiple Listing Service.
Did you know you can search for homes in the same reliable database your local real estate professionals use?
That's right. Locating property for sale in the area or finding an agent is easy on HiltonHeadMLS.com or on the HHI MLS app, which is free.
MLS is what makes the real estate market work, so when you're ready to move, connect with Hilton Head MLS.
On behalf of all of the Hilton Head MLS members, we want to wish all of our local high school football teams a safe and successful football season.
Hilton Head PSD offers convenient and secure online billing. Just have your PSD bill handy and click on the online bill payment button at WHHPSD.com. You'll be guided through the steps to establish your online billing account. Their payment options allow you to set up recurring credit card payments, you can view your consumption history, and more. Remember to have your PSD bill handy when you visit WHHPSD.com to get started. Hilton Head PSD, we're always working for you.
High school football starts now.
Hello everyone, I'm Chris Tremblay along with Chuck Zabek, and we're just about ready for the opening kickoff here of the Independent Bowl, getting ready to start our 10th year here of high school football on WHHI Sports. Hilton Head Christian Academy will be in the white. They'll be moving left to right on your screen. The Golden Warriors of John Paul II will be in navy and gold. Sort of look like the Naval Academy team, don't they, Chuck?
They do too. Hey, I know what they look like. I played them 3 times.
Yeah, that's why I brought it up. And we are ready to go. John Petuzi kicking off for Christian Academy, and he hits it down. Taken by number 27, Jonathan Field. He gets it up to about the 37-yard line, and that's where the Golden Warriors will start, 1st and 10.
Yeah, great open field tackle there by number 23.
For John Paul II, the starting offensive team, Nyleem Wright will be at quarterback. When they are out of the I formation, we expect to see Sam Suma, the freshman, when they're in the pistol. Malik Frost at fullback, Zach Doe at tailback, Amir Cherry Z-back, Rodrigo Anderson, he is the wide out. First play, and it looks like they picked up the better part of close to 3 yards. Rodrigo Anderson's the wide out. Tight end wide out, Adrian Skipper. The men down on the front line, Mark Teagues at center, Craig Balerin at left guard, left tackle Moxon Zaire, right guard Brendan Anala, and the right tackle CJ Knight.
Number 25, Zach Doe. We've seen him before. He does run like a Doe. He got the first handoff, picked up almost 4 yards, and makes it still a makeable first down if they run the ball another 2 times.
2nd and 6 now. Wright rolls out to the right, and he's going to keep it, and he's going to get over midfield down to about the 47-yard line, so that's going to be a Big Equity Ventures first down.
You'll watch it here on the replay. If we get the replay, a great block on the outside. You'll see it right there. Number 10. Great play.
A lot of space for him to run. The men down in front for Christian Academy. Left defensive end, Dargan Cherry. Defensive tackles, Justin Heller, Ethan June. Right defensive end, Keegan Monahan. 1st and 10 now from the 47. And it's a handoff right up the middle, and they picked up 2 or 3. Not much room to run there. The rest of the defense for Christian Academy, left linebacker John Burke. In the middle, Chandler Edmonds and Maximilian Lowry. Right linebacker Ben Viljak, and the defensive backs, free safety, Daniel Harrington, Wesley Warner, and Reese Woods. 2nd and 8 now from the 45, right under center. And we've got a pitch out and a lot of room to run, and we're going to be close to a first down there. Zach Doe almost got it. I think he's going to be just a touch short. And it looks like he's going to get a little bit of action tonight, Chuck.
Well, they come out an offset eye and they run the pitch to him, and there was a real good job on the left side of the ball with the offensive lineman led the way, and that's the reason why they got a makeable 3rd down right now.
And true to Kevin Wall's word, they're establishing that run first, as is the case usually with most teams that are trying to get that offense going. Right under center, hangs to Zach Joe again. And he's going to pick up another Big Equity Ventures first down to the 35-yard line.
Yeah, they're running right behind number 58, Brendan Anella, and then 66, CJ Knight. And they're those guys leading the way. You can see CJ right there, big number 66. And that's the reason why they have a first down.
First possession of the game. John Paul started on their own 37. And Zach Doe gets the ball again. Slips and falls, might be picked up one, and there's our first hanky of the night.
That's too bad. The defensive player had already gone into motion, and it was almost impossible for him to stop. That was sort of a marginal call, I would say.
That was borderline. But nonetheless, we had an encroachment.
And it gives us a chance to talk about the referee for tonight, Jerry Langdale. You see him right there. He's about to give us the call.
Warning on the offense. That's a warning. After the play, we got a dead ball, personal foul, late hit on the defense. That penalty will be administered 15 yards from the end of the run, resulting in first down.
While we're talking about the officials, Jerry Langdale, we just saw as referee. The umpire is Lloyd McDaniel. Robbie Robertson is the line judge. Another line judge, David Burhanley. And then we've got Tim Reichel and Ronnie Moore as the timer for tonight's game.
So that penalty gives us another Big Equity Ventures first down. John Paul plodding down the field here, first drive of the game. From the 19, Zach Doe gets the ball again, a little bit more room to run, cuts inside the 10, and he's down to about the 7. We have a flag again.
Yeah, Doe running like a deer right now. The junior, 6 feet, 210 pounds, showing us some speed and moves up the middle.
Jerry Langdale's going to hash this out with his crew, and it looks like it's coming back.
Holding
We
on
have
offense.
a hold.
10-yard penalty. 6.
Okay, so that's going to back us up 10 yards.
Might put us in a passing situation.
We could see our first pass of the evening. First and 20 now from just outside the 25. Handoff right up the middle. I believe that's Malik Frost gets the ball.
Yeah, Malik's only a sophomore, 5'8", 160. He's got a ways to go in the weight room. Before he's a senior, he'll probably add a few more pounds.
Oh, well, you know, when we interviewed everybody during media day, that was the consensus as to where they spent their most time. So there's no doubt that'll happen.
I'm sure Coach Wall will see that it's done.
Okay, Zach Doe moving around the right side now, and he's gonna pick up close to 5 and bring up pretty much close to 3rd and 8.
Just to talk a little bit about the field, he's slipped a little bit on the field. I know it's a hot, humid night, but this is one of the nicest football fields I've ever seen. You can see on your screen, it is green. There's not much of a crown to it because the irrigation comes from underneath versus a typical football field. You can barely see the players on the other side of the field because you have a crown for drainage. Here, with the irrigation system they have in the draining system, you don't have to have the crown. It's a beautiful field.
3rd and 10 now, right back to pass, and he's going to keep it, and he's taken down. Number 4, John Burke makes a play, and for a slight loss there, and should be interesting to see what they do now, whether or not they're in field goal range.
Well, you can see why he's an outside linebacker. He's got all the speed. Number 4 comes up from his right outside position, makes a great open field tackle. Way to go.
Burke's a senior, showing some speed there. And now we've got 4th and 11. And it appears as though they are going to go for it.
That's a tough position, tough part of the field. A little too long for a field goal, a little too short of the field to punt. So you might as well throw it.
Right back to pass, and he gets some pressure. And he throws it, and it's intercepted. Number 17, Reese Woods grabs that one out of the air, and Christian Academy's going to take over. So John Paul II starts out, moves it downfield, uses up a good piece of the clock here in the first quarter, but on 4th and 11, come up empty.
Hey, he throws off balance. That's a wounded duck, if anything. He's fortunate it didn't go for much more than that, but it was. They got away with one there.
Okay, first time we see Christian Academy on offense tonight. Quarterback is Daniel Harrington, running back Floyd Hargrove. Wideouts, Wesley Warner, Ben Viljak, John Burke, and John Petuzi. The men up front, Jacob Zook, Bryce McCauley, Chandler Edmonds, Justin Heller, and Keegan Monahan. 1st and 10 now. Right at the 35 for Christian Academy. Their first offensive play of the night. Ben Viljak in motion. Handoff goes to Daniel Harrington, and he breaks a couple. Nice gain.
Harrington on the carry.
And that's going to bring us a Big Equity Ventures first down.
Moves the chains for a Hilton Head Christian first down.
What'd you see here, Chuck? Oh, I thought we were going to go with the replay. 1st and 10 now from the 47 for Christian Academy. And it's a pitch out. And Floyd Hargrove takes it for about 6. Looks like we're going to be around 2nd and 4, somewhere in there.
Well-designed play, well executed. They run the option into the sideline. It's just a down-on option. Quarterback's in a short shotgun position, just takes a short snap, runs into the sidelines and makes a flip. Picks up 6 yards. Well designed, well executed by the team.
2nd and 4 now from the 47. Christian Academy moving left to right. And we've got a run straight up the middle. Harrington trying to pick up a little something. Looks like he got 2 or 3.
Well, they repeated the same play. Now they ran down the line option to the open side of the field. The problem with that is there's usually an extra man out to the open side of the field. Coach will note that.
So looking at 3rd and 1 now. Eagles need to get down to just about the 43-yard line. And Harrington keeps it, and I don't know, Chuck. I think he might come up a little short, and now we see a flag that either comes in as a hold or a face mask generally.
Yeah, I think they're going to catch somebody with a face mask. But you're right. That's a sneaky way of running the quarterback sneak up the middle. They put him back in a short shotgun and just had him run this quarterback sneak. From
6, Coach. Got
it helps
face
to avoid the handoff.
On the defense. 5-yard penalty administered to the end of the run, resulting in a first down, 56.
Inadvertent face mask is going to give Christian Academy another Big Equity Ventures first down. So Christian Academy now starting to move it down the field. They're down to the Golden Warriors 37, 5:55 left in the first quarter. 1st and 10. Harrington pitches it to John Burke. Avoids one tackle, but he doesn't avoid the next one.
Burke on the carry.
And that one took a little too long to develop, Chuck.
It did too. They came up in the secondary, though. His secondary came up there quickly. Nate Ryle, 24, came up making a nice play.
As we see on the Salty Dog replay here, we had 4 defenders right around him. Let's go over the defense for John Paul II. Linemen, Craig Ballerina, Brandon Anala, Trip Courier, Mark Tiggs. We'll get to the rest of them after this play. 2nd and 12 now. Harrington takes the snap, and he throws a down and out. Intended for John Burke. He did a little bobble job and wasn't able to quite hang on. The rest of that John Paul defense, the linebackers are Malik Frost and Jonathan Field, and the defensive backs, free safety Zach Doe, Brad Tiggs, Rodrigo Anderson, Adrian Skipper, and Nathan Riley.
Looks like it's going to be an offensive penalty. They're consulting with the defensive captain, number 56, to get his opinion as to what they should do.
Jerry
we got
Langdale.
illegal motion on the offense. That penalty is declined. 3rd down.
So illegal motion declined by John Paul II. It's going to bring us up to
Penalties decline, brings up 3rd and
3rd and long, 3rd and 12 now.
Third and 12 is obviously a passing down. Let's see if they can get it to their wideouts.
Harrington goes back and he airs it out, and he finds number 4, John Burke, who turns it up, and that's going to be another Big Equity Ventures first down.
Great job by the quarterback. Really, he just stepped in the pocket, stepped into his throw. Beautiful catch. Watch him right here. Step right in there, got a little bit of heat coming at him, delivers the ball perfectly.
Really got himself planted, threw a little zippy on that one. So down almost to the 25-yard line now. 1st and 10, 4:51 left in the first quarter. We're scoreless here in the Independent Bowl. Christian Academy moving it down. And Harrington takes it, moves to the left, and he's going to hold on to it. He turns it upfield, gets it down to pretty close to the 15-yard line, not far away from another first down. We'll see where they mark it.
Great job. Good decisions by Daniel
And
Harrington.
that's going to be another Big Equity Ventures first down.
Yeah, number 23. He's only a sophomore, isn't he?
He's a sophomore, showing a lot of patience so far. Just waited to see if that was going to open up for him. He obviously had his pitch man there, Floyd Hargrove, but he held on to it, picked up a first down. Now from the 14-yard line. And he pitches it off to Hargrove around the right side. He turns it up, he gets down, and he's gonna take it into the end zone for our first touchdown. Floyd Hargrove from about 14 yards out scores for Christian Academy and puts them up.
Oh, great job by 50, Keegan Monahan and Justin Heller, number 72. You watch them on the replay, leading the way around the right end. Fantastic job by those two, offensive tackle and guard.
Let's see here on the Salty Dog replay. What do you see here, Chuck?
Yeah, well, he just, well, it looks like there's a penalty there.
We didn't see that before.
Yeah, there's a flag on the field, so that one's coming back.
Okay, we didn't see that come down before. There it is.
Looks like somebody got caught with a hold. Try to hang on to the escaping defensive lineman a little too long.
Okay, looks like we got about 1st and 15 now. 1st and 20. Harrington holds on to it.
Harrington on the carry. Tackle by Field and Higgins.
Runs it down the line option again, out of the shotgun.
Brings up 2nd down.
Looks like a little Oklahoma offense out here. Down the line option both ways.
Christian Academy plotting their way down. Looked like they got into the end zone, but a penalty brought it back. We've got 2nd and 13 now. Harrington back to pass. Airs it out down to the right corner for Burke. Just a little underthrow. That's going to bring up 3rd down and 13.
Great job, too, back there on defense. Number 21, John Petuzi comes through. He's only a freshman. Prevented a possible touchdown. Great coverage by the freshman, John Petuzi.
Third and 13 now. Definitely have a passing situation here. And so far we've seen Harrington hasn't been shy to put it up.
Draw screen delay. And he goes up.
And he throws it nearly intercepted. A little underthrown there, and that's going to bring up 4th and 13.
We may see a field goal attempt.
We very well might.
It's makeable.
Brings up 4th down for the Eagles.
I don't know, Coach Ron Petuzi has a tough call to make, and they're going to go for it.
They're going to go for, well, if they went for the field goal, we're going to do a field goal. We're looking at about 36 yards. John Petuzi's the kicker, so let's see if we can get our first score of the game here.
You think he's related to the coach?
I would say there's a very good chance, yes. Let's see what kind of foot the freshman has here. From 36 yards out. Petuzi kicks it a little low and left, and it's not going to be any good. And we're going to remain scoreless with 3:24 left here in the first quarter. So both teams, Chuck, have moved the ball downfield only to be stopped inside the 30-yard line.
Yeah, it's early in the season. And that's a tough position for a freshman to put in there. He actually kicked the grass before he kicked the ball.
And we'll be back right after this. Score is 0-0.
One of the challenges I faced with picking a college was I'm a full-time firefighter, so I knew I would struggle with being able to take classes. TCL offers a flexible schedule, and I was able to complete 90% of my classes online. I earned a business degree in fire administration. I'm currently a lieutenant with the City of Beaufort Town of Port Royal Fire Department. I'm Ross, and I made it happen, no matter what.
Big Equity Ventures is looking to purchase your commercial or residential real estate assets, commercial income producing businesses, new luxury car dealerships for sale, or any other appraisable asset currently worth and currently valued at over $2 million or more that is owned free and clear by highly motivated and cooperative sellers. For more information, contact us now. Visit our website at bigequityllc.com. Email us at info@bigequityllc.com or call us at 404-514-3109.
And we welcome you back into the Independent Bowl. Chris Tremblay along with Chuck Zabak. We have 3:24 left in the first quarter. We are scoreless. Both teams have had the ball once, driven down pretty far, only to be held scoreless down inside the 30 or 25-yard line, Chuck. So we're seeing some good progress so far. They just haven't been able to capitalize down near the red zone.
Well, what you really like to see are explosive plays rather than long drives, because unfortunately early in the season, long drives usually don't succeed. There's too many things that can happen. You're not like a finely tooled machine yet on the offense. You can get a penalty, as we saw. There's a hold and there's a couple other mistakes along the way that prevents you from having these long 70, 80-yard drives.
Nyleem Wright hands it off up the middle.
We got another penalty coming in there. It looks like that it's going to go against the blue and gold.
Flag on the play.
Let's see what we're going to have here.
We got holding.
have a hold.
Stay right there. Hold the end of the run. Hold the end of the run. White captain. They'll take him back. All right, hey, Lloyd, we're going to go to the 9. Or 9.5. Lloyd, you can go ahead. Go ahead, 9.5. Holding on the offense during the run. Penalty would be half the distance to the goal. Replay, first down.
So you heard it. They're going back to the 9.5-yard line. Covert Aire is proud to be in their 5th year as presenting sponsor of the Covert Aire High School Bowl Series. Be sure to visit them at www.covertaire.com or give them a call at 706-5090 for all of your heating and air conditioning needs, and tell them you're a fan of high school football on WHHI-TV. Wright moves to the right, and he's chased down. Number 22, Ben Viljak, catches up to him and pushes him out, and if anything, he might have lost a little, Chuck.
The junior Ben Viljak showed a lot of speed. You watch here in replay, he actually catches up to the quarterback. He gave up the outside, but he's able to run him down and makes a beautiful tackle on the outside. Great job for Ben Viljak. Field position, as you know, is a pretty important part of starting any drive to determine whether or not you're going to score. And this doesn't bode very well, even though they were able to keep the other team off the scoreboard. They got a long way to go to pay dirt.
2nd and 24 now. Never an easy task. And it looks like, if anything, they got about half a yard, so that's going to bring up 3rd and just about the same yardage. Technical College of the Lowcountry. Make it happen, no matter what.
Yeah, you're deep in your own territory. It's 3rd, 24 now? Wow, 3rd and 23. I mean, about the only best play I can think of is give the ball to Doe.
Give it to Zach, and let's see if he can go on the attack. 3rd and 23 now for John Paul II from their own 9-yard line. And that's where the ball goes, and he's actually going to probably lose one now, and they're going to be punting from deep in their own territory. This is going to give Christian Academy the opportunity for some good field position to start their next drive.
That's just a safe play, that's all. I mean, you just came out and, 3rd and 23, what are you going to do? Play it safe.
Make sure you don't turn it over.
Yeah. But now these players it's towards the end of the first quarter, a little bit tired. You got to be careful that, this isn't a big squad where you have a lot of players. So there's a bunch of guys going both ways. You got to make sure you don't get a kick return on you here.
Sebastian Laverde to kick. Throws it end over end out there, but it takes a favorable bounce and it's going to slow down, and John Paul II downs it on their own 41. So that's where Christian Academy is going to take over. And we'll be back with 1:21 left in the first quarter. We're scoreless here in the Independent Bowl.
On WHHI Sports TV.
We are so much more. More than a gym, more than a swimming pool, more than programs and soccer fields, more than yoga and Tabata class. We believe that in healthy communities, people change and grow. From exercise to education, volleyball to volunteerism, preschool to prevention. We don't just strengthen bodies, we strengthen minds and inspire spirits. You don't just belong to a gym, you belong to the YMCA of Beaufort County.
And we're back. 1st down and 10 for Christian Academy from their John Paul 41. Daniel Harrington puts Ben Viljak into motion. He rolls to the right and throws, and he hits Viljak, who trips up, but he's going to gain about 5.
That's too bad. Viljak skid, but he had a lot of room there. He
Seems like with this new field, Chuck, we're getting a little bit of slipping and sliding going on here.
You're right, too, and that's what happens right there. It's a beautiful field. I mean, it's just in great shape, but it's a very humid night, and even though it hasn't rained, it is very slippery.
For those of you wondering how to get your lawn looking like this at home, this is an artificial surface, so if you want to do that, that's the answer. 2nd and 5 now. Burke in motion, and he takes the pitch, and he's going to throw it. And, it was tipped up in the air, almost picked off, and then it looked like for a second there that John Petuzi was going to be able to take it on the deflection. Let's look at this Salty Dog replay.
Oh, yeah. He puts it out there. Actually, the receiver stopped running on him. Otherwise, he might have been a little bit closer.
He
and
sure
still
did. It's like
came up with the ball.
He lost sight of it.
Yeah. Good call, though. I mean, that's exactly what you call that play. 1st and 10 or 2nd and 10 in the 38-yard line and in. That's perfect call.
3rd and 5 now. About 30 seconds left in the first quarter. Harrington back to pass. Little dump off to Floyd Hargrove, who's met, and he's met hard. Number 10, Malik Frost, came up and said, "You're not getting a first down on this play."
Yeah, 5'8", 160-pound sophomore. Watch him put the lick on him he puts on right here. What a great tackle.
That's textbook right there. Mike Rickenbosch Chevrolet, before you buy, give us a try. 4th and 6 now, and we have a timeout. Ron Petuzi wants to talk this one over. And that's the end of the first quarter. We're still scoreless here in the Independent Bowl. Christian Academy is going to have a 4th down coming up as we switch up ends. We'll be back right after this on WHHI Sports.
A third of American families say they feud over the thermostat setting, and the battle can lead to higher energy bills by bouncing the temperature up and down. Find a temperature that everyone can live with, then avoid the feud. Set it and forget it. A tip from Covert Aire.
Hilton Head Exterminators is the home of 5-star service, as rated by our customers.
A pest-free home at a very reasonable cost brings great peace of mind.
We would trust no one else with our needs.
Thank you for a job well done.
Their professionalism, knowledge, and thoroughness are second to none.
We've been customers for more than 10 years and couldn't be more satisfied.
Hilton Head Exterminators, our commitment, reputation, and tradition are why we're the home of 5-star service.
Hilton Head Exterminators is the best.
Before TCL, I served in the military for 5 years. So I knew I didn't want to be a single mom in the military, so I did decide to go to school. My whole family has graduated from TCL and has had great success here. Right now, I'm a recent nurse graduate. I want to be a nurse practitioner. I can't think of what TCL hasn't done for me. I am Thomasina Smalls, and I made it happen, no matter what.
And we welcome you back into the Independent Bowl. The beginning of the second quarter here. We're scoreless between John Paul II and Hilton Head Christian Academy. Christian Academy faces a 4th and 6 from the John Paul. Looks like about the 34-yard line. And Harrington takes it, and he's going to cut it up the middle, and he's going to get a first down and then some. He takes it all the way down inside the 20, and that's going to be another Big Equity Ventures first down.
Oh, great call by the coach. I'll tell you what, that's a great call to put that in there. Short snap back to the up back, comes down, and he's given the option to either keep it himself or pitch it back to his kicker. Gets a nice block on the end there, outruns and gives a juke. The two players, makes him miss tackles. What a great effort by number 23.
Terrific block by Dargan Cherry. He took care of the the right defensive end. We've got a 1st and 10 now at about the 18-yard line. Christian Academy starting to threaten here. Harrington with the snap, throws a quick one, and that's going to be a catch made. Number 88, Brennan Students, has caught that. He is a junior. Brings up about 2nd and 2 now.
That gives you a lot of options. That's huge. Get 8 yards on first down. Gives them a great chance to convert here.
You don't really have a free play, but to a certain extent you feel like you have a free play.
Yeah.
Harrington takes the ball, rolls to the right, and looks like he's going to keep, and he fumbles it, but I believe he recovered it. So much for the free play. If anything, he might have lost one.
Malik Frost almost had something to say about that, number 10.
How about it? Absolutely.
He stripped him there of the football. Fortunate to get it back, but he's still in a good 3rd and 2 situation.
So it looks like Harrington at first had some room to run. That door was closed quickly. The ball was stripped out of his hands, and he was fortunate to get it back. So we're looking at 3rd and 3 now. Harrington takes the ball. He throws a quick pass across the middle, and that's going to be a touchdown. Number 4, John Burke. The senior runs a quick route across the middle, takes it right in, and we have our first score of the game. I don't see any markers down on the field, so I think this one's going to count.
Yeah, Daniel Harrington shows a lot of poise. The quarterback, only a sophomore, stays in the pocket, delivers a ball right over the linebacker's head. Great job here. Watch little Reedy there. He gets him in man-to-man and a slant. What a great throw. And a catch.
And on to try the extra point now is the freshman, John Petuzi. His field goal attempt in the first quarter, he drop kicked it a little bit, caught it a little bit heavy if we're using golf terms here. Snap is down, ball is up, and that one looks true. And it is.
Extra point by Petuzi is
So Christian Academy takes advantage of field position, marches it down, and takes a 7-0 lead. We'll be back here on WHHI Sports right after this.
Hilton Head PSD offers convenient and secure online billing. Just have your PSD bill handy and click on the online bill payment button at WHHPSD.com. You'll be guided through the steps to establish your online billing account. Their payment options allow you to set up recurring credit card payments, you can view your consumption history, and more. Remember to have your PSD bill handy when you visit WHHPSD.com to get started. Hilton Head PSD, we're always working for you.
John Paul II Catholic School is committed to preparing students for the challenges of life through intellectual, physical, and spiritual programs that advance academic excellence, leadership, service to others, while fostering discipleship according to the traditions of the Catholic faith. Our core values of service, holiness, integrity, excellence, leadership, and diversity are represented by the shield of our mascot, the Golden Warrior. Call or click today to see all the great things going on at John Paul II Catholic School.
Covert Aire.
Serving the residents of Sun City 24/7 for your heating and air conditioning needs. Complete customer satisfaction is not only our goal, it's our business.
No one can compare.
And then we welcome you back to the Independent Bowl with just under 10.5 minutes left in the second quarter. Hilton Head Christian Academy strikes first, a 4-yard pass from Daniel Harrington over to John Burke. Little pitch and catch. That's kind of what we expected to see so far, Chuck. Not a whole lot of big stuff. And we have a fumble on the kickoff, and it looks to me like Christian Academy might have it. And we'll see what they say. We seem to have a little scrum down there for it, and Christian Academy does have it. So they're going to get the ball right back with an opportunity to do some more damage here with 10:18 left in the second quarter.
Yeah, you can almost feel it coming a little bit here. That was a tough first quarter. Hot, humid, players going both ways. And what you get a lot of times is mistakes, and that was definitely a mistake. Ball being dropped on a pop kickoff.
Looked like more than anything he misjudged where it was going to come down.
It's not as easy as you think. That ball kind of going end over end as quickly as it is, and you try to catch it in your chest. It hits your shoulder pads and bounces out just like that. That's usually the result you get.
So Christian Academy, they get another turnover. They had an interception in the first quarter, so now they take it over 1st and 10 on the 38-yard line of John Paul II.
John Paul looks tired, too, out on the field.
Burke in motion. Harrington rolls to the left. It looks like he's going to keep, and he's going to lose a couple on this one, and we have another flag down.
Tackle by right and field.
Be interesting to see what they call on this.
The Salty Dog Cafe. Come join us at the Salty Dog Cafe at South Beach Marina or our new location in Tanger 2 and get your Salty Dog t-shirt at the Salty Dog T-Shirt Factory or anytime at saltydog.com.
I hope they're not calling targeting on
Fine, interference with the defense. We got holding on the offense. Those penalties are live ball fouls. They were all set. We will replay first down.
Oh, good job by the referee, Jerry Langdale, giving us the call.
So we're going to do it again here on 1st and 10 from the 37 or 38-yard line.
Offsetting penalties will replay first down.
Big Equity Ventures, purchasing commercial real estate and assets valued over $2 million. Call Big Equity today at 404-514-3109. So 1st and 10 now. Christian Academy looking to add to their lead.
They're flanked into the sideline. Chances are they're going to go into the sideline.
Number 88, Brennan Students in motion. Harrington back to pass. He's got to move on his left side now. He's going to keep it. He's going to pick up pretty close to 5 yards. Should bring up 2nd and 5.
Yeah, real strong tackle by Adrian Skipper, number 22, comes up, lowers the boom on the quarterback. Nice job.
Brings up 2nd down and 5.
He's only a junior. See the hit right there? Great tackle, great open field tackle.
Seen some nice textbook tackles so far tonight, Chuck.
Yeah, we have. They're well coached, both teams.
2nd and 5 now. Harrington takes it, pitches it out to Floyd Hargrove, and he's going to pick up. He's going to have the first down. That's going to be another Big Equity Ventures first down.
Yeah, this is a dangerous play out of the shotgun when they run down the line option. And they option off of the outside linebacker. You put him in a rock and a hard place. Watch this. The linebacker has to take the quarterback. The inside man, number 10, the inside linebacker, is just not fast enough to keep up with the running back.
Harrington does a great job of getting rid of the ball before he gets hit. For a sophomore, he's showing a lot of composure.
That was just a really well-designed and executed play. They got the result from that they deserved.
1st and 10 now from about the 22. Christian Academy threatening. 8.5 minutes or so left in the second quarter. Snap, Harrington takes it, moves it straight forward, and he's going to get a couple.
Harrington on the carry. Initial hit by Tiggett.
Village Park Homes, your true hometown builder. Close to everything, far from ordinary.
Well, Chris, they've been down here before. They picked up 4 in the first down to make it 2nd and 6. I got to believe with the way they've been running the football, running the option and giving the quarterback the ability to keep the ball himself, as they just did in the last play, that might be a formula I might stick with. Here you see that they're wide into the open field. They might run into the open field and try to get a pitch out of this. There it is.
Harrington takes the ball, trying to decide where he's going to go with it, and he's not going to go very far. It's going to bring up 3rd down, pretty close to 5.
That was a busted play. But
once again, showing a lot of composure, not trying to do too much with it. If it's not there, it's not there. We have a lot more plays to run. Hold on to it.
Brings up 3rd down at about 8 yards.
Still, you're in 4-down territory, so they can try something on 3rd down, a running play, whatever, get close enough, maybe for a 4th down try.
3rd and 8 now. Harrington back to pass, throws the same play that he had a touchdown on in the first time they got in, and they just get in again. Exactly the same play. John Burke takes it, and in they go for a TCL touchdown. Hilton Head Christian Academy moves the score up to 13-0. Boy, they're executing that play nicely, Chuck.
You're right, twice in a row, and this time it's just a slant route, and he's able to get the ball over the linebacker. They're in zone coverage, and he gets a missed tackle, and he's into the end zone before you know it. Great job. Explosiveness, that's what you're trying to do.
So Christian Academy strikes again. They're looking to add to it here, see if they can tack on the extra point. John Petuzi, the freshman, put it right down the middle on the first extra point. And it looks like he is on the mark again. So Christian Academy moves ahead 14-0 here in the Independent Bowl. You're watching high school football here on WHHI Sports.
I'm Jeff Altoff with Lowcountry Insurance Services. At Lowcountry Insurance, we know Hurricane Matthew was devastating for many. I can honestly say that our customers have learned the true value of having a professional, independent insurance agent advocate on their behalf, especially when dealing with these claims. We want to help you with your insurance. We are local and we care. Make the right choice, Lowcountry Insurance Services.
We are Palmetto Electric Cooperative, your touchstone energy partner.
How old is your heating and air system? 10 years or more? Replacing an old HVAC system with a new one is 250% more efficient. Look for the Energy Star rating and let a qualified professional make sure you get the right unit for your home or business.
And we're back here at the Independent Bowl, 6:47 left in the second quarter. Hilton Head Christian Academy has built a 14-0 lead. Chuck, John Paul needs to get on the scoreboard or this is going to start to get away from them.
Well, they've been able to keep it close by moving the ball and getting some first downs, and that's the reason why.
Petuzi kicks the ball off, lands at about the 27-yard line. Taken by number 17, Elijah Moreno, and he gets out to, pretty close to the 38-yard line, and that's where John Paul II, the Golden Warriors, are going to take over.
Well, their offense in the past has been basically built on feeding the ball to Doe at a running back position. Let's see if they can't vary that around a little bit. Get the ball to one or other speedsters.
John Paul II, they've turned the ball over twice. They're going to try to move now from their own 38. And it looks like we have the freshman Sam Sumas now in the quarterback. He pitches it on off to Zach Doe, and Zach picks up some yards. As Coach Kevin Wald said in his pregame show, you know, Sam Suma's going to come in and he's looking for Suma to get it in the hands of the playmakers, and that's just what he does here.
That's for his first play in varsity and not freshman.
Suma, a good-sized freshman, 6'3", 175 pounds, and that's only going to get bigger.
And better.
Better, absolutely. 2nd and 2 now. Suma hands it off. Doe again, and he breaks it up the middle, and he's got some room to run, and he's running, and he's got it all the way down. And he's going to get it into the end zone. John Paul II counters in no time. They get themselves on the scoreboard, and that's just what they needed, Chuck.
Wow. Zachary Doe running down the sideline, breaks 4 tackles. Just count them and you watch it. Into the sideline, 1 tackle right there, line of scrimmage. Beats another tackle right here. Runs through a defender. There's the other guy he misses. Then he comes back, and the last guy, number 17, he can't bring him down either. And Zach Doe shows that not only is he runs like his last name.
Takes it right in for a TCL touchdown.
Evasive and strong effort by Zachary Doe. And boy, I tell you what, that really gets Kevin Wald's team back in the game. The Golden Warriors are struggling a little bit, having the ball jammed down their throat 2 drives in a row, falling down 14-0. Zach Doe really gives them a lift right here. Only a junior, 6 feet, 210 pounds. Wow. Zachary Doe.
That's just what the doctor ordered. Sebastian Levert on to add the extra point, and it's going to be a little low. So they're going to come out of that with 6 points, but a 55-yard run by Zach Doe closes the gap to 14-6. We'll be back with more of the Independent Bowl on WHHI Sports right after this.
Sports Zone, located in the heart of Bluffton, is the place for all team uniforms, school uniforms, trophies, awards, banners, embroidery, signage, vehicle lettering, screen printing, and magnetics. Small orders or large orders, we can do it all. Sports Zone is locally owned and operated by Doug and Janet Counts. Stop in and see us at 12 Johnston Way in Bluffton, across from the post office, or call us at 843-837-9663.
I interviewed 4 or 5 companies, and Hilton Head Exterminators impressed me the most.
Customer reviews like this are a result of Hilton Head Exterminators' commitment, reputation, and tradition for 5-star service.
They are knowledgeable, timely, considerate, and provide exceptional service.
Our experience with Hilton Head Exterminators has been excellent.
What has been unique is their quality of service.
Hilton Head Exterminators is the best.
Combine all of our customer reviews into 3 words, and you get 5-star service from Hilton Head Exterminators.
So with just under 6 minutes left in the second quarter, Zach Doe takes the ball 55 yards on a pitch from Sam Suma and gets John Paul II the jump start they needed to close the gap here. They're now within 14-6. Sebastian Levert getting ready to kick it off.
Well, I tell you, one of the 5 factors of winning a football game, one of them is explosiveness.
We just saw that.
And we sure did with Zachary Doe. I mean, you get down to the basic things. When you can explode for a touchdown, it just eliminates all sorts of errors that can happen on a long drive.
Levert's kick taken down by about the 25-yard line. John Burke turns it one way, and now he's turned it back another way, and he's doing a whole lot of running, and he's not going to be taken down until he gets inside John Paul territory at about the 45-yard line.
Yeah, Rico Anderson makes it. Number 15 comes up and makes the tackle.
And we have a hanky on the field, so let's see what's going to happen. This might come back.
Sophomore Rico Anderson, 5'10", 160 pounds, makes that saving tackle. Otherwise, we may have had a touchdown, and the response to John Paul's touchdown by Christian Academy.
Got a personal foul on the white during the return. 15 yards from the spot of the foul, first down.
So we have a personal foul on Christian Academy. The ball is going to come back 15 yards from where it occurred, so let's see where they're going to place the ball. Here on the Salty Dog replay, we can see John Burke take the ball, move to the right, a stiff arm, then he's going to cut it back to the center of the field. He's got some room to run, changes up arms, and is caught from behind, but to a certain extent it's all for naught as the play's coming back.
At the end of the play, one of the players cut him down at the knees, which that was the, looks like that was the penalty.
Yep, I agree. Hilton Head Exterminators, keeping Lowcountry homes and businesses bug-free for nearly 50 years. HiltonHeadExterminators.com.
Well, we saw some explosiveness. It's one of the 5 basic factors to winning a football game, and it certainly almost got them retaliated to the touchdown that was scored against Christian Academy. But unfortunately, the penalty takes it the other way. Let's see if they can recover from it.
22, Ben Viljak goes in motion. Harrington looks like he handed it off, then wanted it back. Gave it to Floyd Hargrove, and he didn't go very far.
Yeah, that's interesting. You might think that was a mistake, but really that was what they called the meld, M-E-L-D, and they meld together between the running back and the quarterback. And he leaves the ball in the gut of the running back, and if he sees that he has an opening, he'll leave it there. If not, he'll pull it and keep it on the option. Unfortunately, there was penetration up front, and that's what usually destroys that type of play, is any kind of penetration on the offensive side of the ball.
Good job by the John Paul front 4 on that play. Brings up 2nd and 9. Harrington takes a snap. He's going to go to the air. And he hits number 88, Brennan Students, the junior. He's going to get out to about the 31-yard line. Is that going to be a first down? That is a first down. Another Big Equity Ventures first down. Christian Academy trying to tack onto their lead here.
Spread formation. He's got 5 receivers spread out. Down
Harrington takes it. There's that pitch again over to Floyd Hargrove. He takes it and he runs into his own man there. But he keeps going down the field, and there he goes. And he gets down to the John Paul 43-yard line for another Big Equity Ventures first down.
That's a shame. What's happening is defensively fatigue is setting in. Here you see the play is basically stopped, but there's missed tackles, and fatigue just makes people miss tackles, and that's what happened on that play. 3-4 players are probably going a little bit both ways, and
so a nice run by the sophomore. He gets his Christian Academy inside John Paul's second territory again. 3:59 left in the second quarter. Village Park Homes, your true hometown builder. Close to everything, far from ordinary. Harrington takes it. He's going to keep it and go right up the middle, get down to about the 44-yard line. Picked up about 5.
Another well-designed play.
Some good blocking on those quick hitters up the middle by the front line of Christian Academy.
Yeah, you got.
And we have an injured man down on the field. We're going to go to commercial with the score. Hilton Head Christian Academy 14, John Paul II 6.
As Bluffton's true hometown builder, at Village Park Homes, we know that choosing the right neighborhood is a big decision. We invite you to visit Lawton Station, where neighbors become friends and enjoy a thriving sense of community. Lawton Station offers a diverse collection of beautiful new homes, with impressive features included: a comprehensive home buyer's warranty and fantastic resort-style amenities, all from just the mid-200,000s. Visit us online or call 843-706-9550.
Are heating and AC maintenance plans worth the investment? Having a qualified technician inspect your system 3 times per year from Covert Aire means you can spot problems while they're easy and cheaper to fix. And regular tune-ups result in savings on your power bill.
I want my kids to have access to healthcare I can trust. That's why I'm glad I chose Blue Choice Health Plan Medicaid. They coordinate my family's Healthy Connection services, remind me to get my kids shots and checkups, and give me approved added benefits like a car seat at no cost. That sure makes it easier to get the right health care for me and my kids.
Get the care you need when you need it with Blue Choice Health Plan Medicaid.
So the Hilton Head Christian Academy injury was to Keegan Monahan. He was helped off the field. We'll see if he returns.
Looks like it might have been a cramp, which isn't unexpected under these
I'm surprised
conditions.
we haven't seen more of them, Chuck.
Yeah, Chris.
2nd and 6 now for Christian Academy from the John Paul 39. Harrington gets the ball and he unloads it and he hits Brennan Students again.
Nice throw, nice catch.
Harrington looks sharp on these little passes. He's really getting himself planted. He's throwing them nice and hard. Good job by the sophomore. That's going to be another Big Equity Ventures first down.
Just a little stop pattern, goes down there and stops in front of the free safety.
He knew right where to take it for that first down too. Big Equity Ventures, purchasing commercial real estate and assets valued over $2 million. Call Big Equity today at 404-514-3109. 1st and 10 now from the 30-yard line or just outside of that, and we have a whistle being blown. Something was happening.
Got dead ball, false start on the offense. 5-yard penalty, replay 2nd down.
And that's going to make it 1st and 15.
Yeah, that really hurts. What happened was they were coming with a blitz. You saw the middle linebacker and the outside linebacker sort of creeping up behind the defensive line, and somebody moved over on the offensive side of the line, and that's the reason why the official threw the flag.
Somebody wanted to get a little head start on that block. Is that what you're saying?
They see it coming.
They
saw
coming.
The blitz coming. They were getting ready to pick up the blitz.
Okay, 1st and 15 now, 2:36 left in the second quarter. Harrington takes it. He's going to try to throw again. He's got some pressure, and now he's going to run, and he's hit. And number 10, Malik Frost, takes him down, and there's going to be a slight loss on that play, bring up 2nd and even longer.
Boy, Malik Frost playing quite the game. We called his name a number of times. Just a sophomore, 5'8", 160 pounds, makes a great open field tackle. Nice job, Malik.
He's busy out there on both sides of the ball. Mike Rickenboss Chevrolet, before you buy, give us a try. 2nd and 15 now. Harrington back to pass, a little shuttle pass, and that's going to be incomplete. He wanted to give that to Hargrove. That's worked earlier in this game, but that time Hargrove started to run before he had the ball, Chuck.
Oh, that's a shame because it was there. It was wide open.
Yeah, it was.
That might have been a touchdown. Wow. That's a shame. You'll see on a replay here just how wide it opens up. They're in zone coverage, and there it is, and there he's got 3 blockers in front of him. Oh, my goodness.
Looked like he was looking downfield before he had the ball, and that's generally what we see would happen on all levels. 3rd and 15 now for Christian Academy. They've got to get it down to the 21-yard line for a first down. Harrington takes it back to pass, and he's going to throw it. He's got a man over the middle. That's John Burke, his pitch and catch partner for both touchdowns. And I still think he's going to be just a little bit short of the first down. More than likely, they're going to go for it here on 4th.
Wow, what a combination. Danielle Harrington, number 23, just delivers a strike to his wide receiver here. Great job, man. He cuddles the ball and makes the reception and almost gets the first down.
Yeah, he's going to come up just about 3.5 yards short or so.
Good job by the senior John Burke.
Salty Dog Cafe. Come join us at the Salty Dog Cafe at South Beach Marina or our new location at Tanger 2 and get your Salty Dog t-shirt at the Salty Dog T-shirt Factory or anytime at saltydog.com. 4th and 3 now, and we have another whistle and another flag.
Usually it's an offensive mistake when you
Dead ball, false start on the offense. 5-yard penalty, replay 4th down.
That makes it really a lot tougher. I mean, now you got to change your play and everything because you're 3rd and 3. Chances are you're going to run wide with the football. Now on 3rd and 8, you're going to have to throw the ball.
Blue Choice Health Plan Medicaid. Want to join our plan? We have a name you can trust and benefits you can count on. Blue Choice Health Plan Medicaid.
Now he's got a balance set, 2 wide outs either side. Keeps one blocking back in there. Probably he's going to drop back. Moves the man over for protection. That's exactly what he's going to do. There it is.
Harrington now back to pass. He throws it across the middle. Was looking for Brennan Students again. In and out of his hands, and that's going to turn the ball over. John Paul's going to get a chance to do a little something with the ball with 1:02 left in this second quarter.
Wow. Drop balls will kill you. And there's one there. It's a shame. Quarterback makes a nice delivery. Little slippery and humid tonight.
Almost looks like he could have gotten rid of it just a touch quicker, but it definitely went in and out of his hands. Nice throw again. Daniel Harrington, when he gets planted, he's putting the ball right on the money, Chuck.
Yep, he did a nice job. Let's see what happens now with John Paul. Can he give the ball to Doe enough?
Well, I'd say, considering what happened last time, that'd be the only thing I'd want to do. And sure enough, Suma hands it off to Doe, and Doe goes right up the middle, gets about 5 yards.
You got to give a little credit to the guys up front, too. It's not all just Jocks. No, we got Mark Tiggs, number 56 at center, Craig Bellini, number 55 at left guard, left tackle, Mason Zur, number 59. On the other side, right guard, Brendan Anala, number 58, and C.J. Knight, 66 at right tackle, leading the way for the running back.
Covert Aire is proud to be in their 5th year as presenting sponsor of the Covert Aire High School Bowl Series. Be sure to visit them at www.covertaire.com or give them a call at 706-5090 for all of your heating and air conditioning needs, and tell them you are a fan of high school football right here on WHHI-TV.
I got to tell you who a fan of high school football in this city is, and it's Mike Covert. Covert has been sponsoring this game for a few years now, and we owe a lot to him for promoting high school football in the Hilton Head area. So if you need any heating and air conditioning repair, call Mike Covert.
14-6 is our score. We'll be right after this.
Hi, I'm Colette Stevenson.
And I'm Tom Reed with the Hilton Head Multiple Listing Service.
Did you know you can search for homes in the same reliable database your local real estate professionals use?
That's right. Locating property for sale in the area or finding an agent is easy on HiltonHeadMLS.com or on the HHI MLS app, which is free.
MLS is what makes the real estate market work, so when you're ready to move, connect with Hilton Head MLS.
On behalf of all of the Hilton Head MLS members, we want to wish all of our local high school football teams a safe and successful football season.
Did you know that 90% of the energy created by old-fashioned light bulbs is given off in heat? You're making heat and creating more work for your air conditioner. Save 75% or more with CFL or LED light bulbs in all of your fixtures. An energy tip from Covert Aire.
So we're back here, 2nd and 5 for John Paul II. Sam Suma in a quarterback, the 6'3", 175-pound freshman. Takes a high snap, he hands it off to guess who, Chuck? Zach Doe around the left side, and don't you know, there goes Doe. Right down, and he gets it up for another Big Equity Ventures first down, but we have a flag on the play out near midfield.
I think they're going to call Doe for the block at the end of the play, and it looks, might be a flag in the back of the, yeah, there's 2 flags.
Okay, there we go. We've got flags, so we got hankies all over the field.
You can only take one of the penalties. Be interesting to see what, I'd like to see what they've called it. I could see that what happened there in the flag behind the line of scrimmage. There was a block in the back. That was
It's decline. We got a holding on the offense. That penalty would be 10 yards from the spot of the foul. We play second down.
That's huge because the spot of the foul was behind the line of scrimmage.
So with just under 48 seconds left, it looked like John Paul might have the ball at midfield and a chance to strike, and now they've been backed up. They're going to be back to, let's see where they're going to put this. Technical College of the Lowcountry. Make it happen no matter what.
Well, I don't know if you're the coach of the Golden Warriors, what you would do right now. For Kevin Wall, this is a tough decision. You have less than a minute. You're down a touchdown, but you're so deep in your back in your territory. If there's the penalty right there.
Yeah, there it is, right there.
So you can see it. A good call.
Nope, that's the big no-no right there, and that's going to take him back inside the 20. High snap, Suma controls it, gives off to Doe. And if this ends up running out the clock here, I would venture to say that John Paul II should feel pretty fortunate, only being down by 1 score with as well as Christian Academy has executed and as long as they've had the ball.
I couldn't agree with you anymore, Chris. Looks like we got some fresh jerseys out there for Christian Academy too. They're getting some playing time in there. Some backup guys.
Okay, we've got 3 wide to the right here. Another high snap. Suma holds on, and we've got a fumble, and Christian Academy jumps on it. And it looks like they're going to have the ball at about the 16-yard line.
Now they're going to have 1 shot, 5 seconds left.
It looked like the clock kept running a little past the dead ball, so it ought to be interesting to see if they put a little more time back on the clock, but it certainly looks like they'll have at least 1 play to try to strike here.
Boy, what a mistake. Here we are counting them going into the locker room down 1 score, and all of a sudden, little miscue. Just shows fatigue makes mistakes out of us all. We're all mistake prone when we're tired. And boy, I tell you what, it couldn't be any more true than right there.
Temperature at game time was just under 90 degrees. Heat index most of the day, not far from 110. And a couple times in a row, Suma has had to handle a high snap, and he's done a good job getting it to Zach Doe, but that time it looks like we've got a turnover. Christian Academy is going to have it with an opportunity to put on a few more points here before the half. And they're going to they're going to put some more time on the clock. It seemed that way when the play ended, so they're going to have 9 seconds on the clock.
Temple.
Definitely time for 1 play, maybe if they go to the air, time for 2.
Wow. That's a shocker. Well, let's see who's tired out there for the blue and gold. The way to tell a player's tired is look at his hands on his hips. You don't see any hands on the hips over in that huddle.
No, they all look like they're still pretty fresh. Their jerseys look pretty fresh too. Of course, we are playing on this beautiful new turf field now, so if we've got some marks on their jerseys, they went down awfully hard. So 1st and 10 now from about the 16-yard line, 9 seconds left. Christian Academy with an opportunity coming off the John Paul II turnover to maybe tack on a few more here. And they're going to try for that play that they've scored on the other 2 touchdowns, and it was there. John Burke just a little trouble holding on to that one. The sophomore Harrington, the senior Burke have already hooked up twice tonight for scores, and they were going for another one right there.
That was a good call. I mean, you only have 9 seconds. Get the ball out of there in a quick slant, see if you can connect and get it in the end zone. This gives you maybe another, at least one more play, maybe two if you run the same type of play.
It's worked twice tonight. Why not give it a try again, right?
Unless they're going to go for a field goal. Yeah, it looks like they're going to line up for a field goal.
Okay, we're going for a field goal here. John Petuzi's in. This is going to be from about 32 yards. He gets it underway, and it's wide off to the left. And that's going to take us to halftime here at the beautiful Richard Gray Sports Complex in Hardyville with the score, Hilton Head Christian Academy 14, John Paul II 6.
On WHHI Sports TV.
How old is your heating and air system? 10 years or more? Replacing an old HVAC system with a new one is 250% more efficient. Look for the Energy Star rating and let a qualified professional make sure you get the right unit for your home or business.
I want my kids to have access to health care I can trust. That's why I'm glad I chose Blue Choice Health Plan Medicaid. They coordinate my family's Healthy Connection services, remind me to get my kids shots and checkups, and give me approved added benefits like a car seat at no cost. That sure makes it easier to get the right health care for me and my kids.
Get the care you need when you need it with Blue Choice Health Plan Medicaid.
As Bluffton's true hometown builder at Village Park Homes, we know that choosing the right neighborhood is a big decision. We invite you to visit Lawton Station, where neighbors become friends and enjoy a thriving sense of community. Lawton Station offers a diverse collection of beautiful new homes, with impressive features included: a comprehensive home buyer's warranty and fantastic resort-style amenities, all from just the mid-200,000s. Visit us online or call 843-706-9550.
And we welcome you into the Mike Rickenbach Chevrolet halftime show. Chris Tremblay along with Chuck Zabak. 14-6, Hilton Head Christian Academy has the lead twice. Daniel Harrington and John Burke play a little pitch and catch, put them up 14-0, but on the second play from scrimmage after going down 14-0, Zach Doe takes it 55 yards to the house to cut the lead to 14-6. That's where we stand now. Pretty impressive first half, considering it's the first game of the year, don't you think, Chuck?
Very, very impressive. They ran the ball and the passes that they completed for touchdowns were short passes, which is where you should be early in the season. You're not going to have a long passing game the first game of the year, but you'll be able to complete those short passes to your inside receivers, which they did, and then get the ball on the outside, running that little option play they've been running out of the backfield. So and then when John Paul got the ball back, hey, why not give the ball to Doe? He can run for the money, and he sure showed us there running 55 yards to get John Paul back into the football game.
That seems like the formula they're going to need to have to really go ahead and hang with them, because Christian Academy, for as long as they had the ball in the first half, they easily could have been up by considerably more. Fatigue in the second half, how much of a fact do you think that's going to be?
Huge. It's going to be huge. These kids will start cramping up in it, and you got to be real careful. It's so humid and warm here, and so I think it's going to be an issue. The fatigue, and Doe looks pretty fast. He may, if he can get into the open field again, he'll keep him in the game. But without him, I think John Paul's going to have a tough time up against Christian Academy, and Christian Academy is so well balanced.
It certainly appears that way. So as we stand here at halftime, Hilton Head Christian Academy up 14-6 over John Paul II. We'll be back in a minute with Chuck and his cheerleaders.
John Paul II Catholic School is committed to preparing students for the challenges of life through intellectual, physical, and spiritual programs that advance academic excellence, leadership, service to others, while fostering discipleship according to the traditions of the Catholic faith. Our core values of service, holiness, integrity, excellence, leadership, and diversity are represented by the shield of our mascot, the Golden Warrior. Call or click today to see all the great things going on at John Paul II Catholic School.
I'm Jeff Altoff with Lowcountry Insurance Services. At Lowcountry Insurance, we know Hurricane Matthew was devastating for many. I can honestly say that our customers have learned the true value of having a professional, independent insurance agent advocate on their behalf, especially when dealing with these claims. We want to help you with your insurance. We are local and we care. Make the right choice, Lowcountry Insurance Services.
One of the features of halftime show here on WHHI-TV has been Chuck and the cheerleaders for the last 10 years. And with us, we got the cheerleaders, the Golden Warriors from John Paul, and we had the head cheerleader with us. She's going to introduce herself.
Hi, Ava Sloosny.
And what year are you, Ava?
I'm a junior.
She's a junior, and Ava's going to lead the cheerleaders from the Golden Warriors into a cheer right now. Ava, take it away.
Go Warriors! Come on, JP2. Go, Warriors, go. Fans, over here, get up, let's hear you cheer. Blue, gold, blue, gold. Fans, over here, get up, let's hear you cheer. Golden, Warriors, go Warriors. Blue, gold, go Warriors.
All right. And there they are, Ava and the cheerleaders. The Golden Warriors giving the chair. Let's hear from the crowd here for Ava and the cheerleaders.
We are Palmetto Electric Cooperative, your touchstone energy partner.
Sports Zone, located in the heart of Bluffton, is the place for all team uniforms, school uniforms, trophies, awards, banners, embroidery, signage, vehicle lettering, screen printing, and magnetics. Small orders or large orders, we can do it all. Sports Zone is locally owned and operated by Doug and Janet Counts. Stop in and see us at 12 Johnston Way in Bluffton, across from the post office, or call us at 843-837-9663.
Very fortunate to grab a few minutes here with Matt DeColius. He's the athletic director here at John Paul II. Matt, thanks so much for spending a little time with us.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Tell us about the progression of the football team from its inception, and after that, about the other sports you have going on at John Paul II.
Sure. Well, this is our third year of varsity football, our second year. It's only our second year of 11-man football. So we started as a JV 8-man football program, barely able to field an 8-man team. We had about 20 kids last year in our first year of 11-man, which is, you can't even line up 11v11 in practice.
That's a lot going both ways.
Yeah, that's a lot. So now we're up to 30 plus kids. And more significantly, we have kids that have been in the program for over a year. We have kids that have been in the weight room for over a year. Last summer we didn't even have a weight room, so they've been in the weight room for a year plus, and our coaching staff is phenomenal. They're just incredibly positive people.
Matt, that's football. What about the other sports?
Yeah, so when we talk about inception to now, we started with 10 teams at JP2, and now we're at 26 across 7th through 12th grade. Our basketball team, in its second year of varsity basketball, went from 4 wins 2 years ago to 18 last year. And we've seen that growth with some of our other programs. Boys soccer went to a state semifinal last year. Girls soccer lost in the state championships. And all those programs are sort of just ready to explode, at different times. We expect volleyball to have a bigger year than last year. Girls basketball, we expect to see a boom this year. So it's just a matter of time before all our sports across the board are just every year at least competing for region championships.
Well, one thing I know about high school sports, it just doesn't happen by mistake. There's somebody at the top, and you're the top guy. You're doing a great job, Matt.
Thank you. We have a great formula. It's Catholic education has a great reputation. We live in the most Catholic county in the state of South Carolina. People value Catholic education, they value our teachers, they value what they get in the classroom, and that's by far our best selling point to prospective students and athletes.
being a former Catholic student myself, I understand.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's a good formula, and we just have to sort of just ride the wave and ride the momentum.
Well, Matt, thanks so much for spending time with us, and we wish you and your programs all the best moving forward.
Thanks a lot. I appreciate it.
When we come back, the second half kickoff right here at the Independent Bowl, put on by Covert Aire.
Covert Aire.
Preventative maintenance, emergencies, new units. We are Covert Aire, serving Bluffton 24/7.
For all your heating and air conditioning, no one can compare.
Big Equity Ventures is looking to purchase your commercial or residential real estate assets, commercial income producing businesses, new luxury car dealerships for sale, or any other appraisable asset currently worth and currently valued at over $2 million or more that is owned free and clear by highly motivated and cooperative sellers. For more information, contact us now. Visit our website at bigequityllc.com, email us at info@bigequityllc.com, or call us at 404-514-3109.
We are so much more. More than a gym, more than a swimming pool, more than programs and soccer fields, more than yoga and Tabata class. We believe that in healthy communities, people change and grow. From exercise to education, volleyball to volunteerism, preschool to prevention. We don't just strengthen bodies, we strengthen minds and inspire spirits. You don't just belong to a gym, you belong to the YMCA of Beaufort County.
And we welcome you to the second half of the Independent Bowl. John Paul will kick off to start the second half. Sebastian Laverde is going to give the ball a boot.
Great comeback there at the end by John Paul. Be able to sneak in a touchdown before the end of the first half. Some good running by John Doe, and that's the reason why they're back in this football game.
And Christian Academy takes it, and here comes, that is number 10, Floyd Hargrove, and he takes it over midfield, and they're going to start out with great field position here in the second half. He takes it all the way down to the 44-yard line, 1st and 10 for Christian Academy.
Wow, talk about explosiveness starting the second half. One of the things you got to prevent are kickoff returns, particularly the opening kickoff. That's unfortunate for John Paul, but nice job here done by the kicker team. Reverses the field, gets a block, and he's on his way. Nice job.
In motion, Ben Viljak. Harrington back to pass. He's going to flare it out in the flat to Floyd Hargrove, and Floyd's going nowhere. So the whole key right now for John Paul is to obviously have a little bit more time of possession so they can get on the board, because Hilton Christian Academy dominated that area in the first half. 2nd and 11 now. Floyd Hargrove in motion, and here's a pitch over to John Burke, and he's going to take it up the left side and turn, and he's going to get inside the 40-yard line.
Burke on the carry, tackled by Skipper.
So he's going to bring up 3rd down and probably short.
Yeah, John Burke, the senior, makes a nice run, stays between his blockers, and that's the reason he was able to pick up close to 7 yards. Offensive line out there for Christian Academy. You got Keegan Monahan, 50, Justin Heller, 72, Jacob Zook, the center, number 55.
And it looks like Monahan is back in there after being taken off the field in the first half with what we kind of believe now happened to be a leg cramp. So he's back in there. And let's see, I think they might have come up. Oh, that's going to be a Big Equity Ventures 1st down.
A great job by the right side of the line. We just mentioned in their name, Heller. Zook, Heller, and Monahan. You'll see it right there. Look at 72. Back on the linebacker, blows him back. Great job by those guys.
Boy, and they just kept on trucking. 1st and 10 now from the 31-yard line. Harrington keeps it, gets over to about the 28.
Yeah, Malik Frost makes a hit back behind the line of scrimmage. He comes on a scrape. This is just a pure read. If we see it on replay, you'll see it. He comes from a middle linebacker position. Watch this. Watch number 10 come up in your screen. Just come up there, fills in, makes the scrape. Good hit. Great play.
Well, he's just all over the place tonight. Be interesting to see if he can keep that up. So we've got 2nd and 6 now for Christian Academy. 9:10 left in the third quarter. They're leading 14-6. Harrington keeps it up the middle, and he keeps going, and he gets down inside the 20-yard line, and that's going to bring up another big Equity Venture first down.
Well, as I said at the end of the first half, fatigue makes us all mistake prone, and that's where we saw there. There was 3 missed tackles on that play, and additionally they ran that time between the left guard and the left tackle, Charles Edmonds and Bruce McCauley. They opened up the way for their quarterback, and that's the reason why they have a first down in scoring position.
And more than anything, Chuck, I think that's really what's hurt John Paul the most tonight, is because they've had good penetration. They just can't quite seem to finish the tackle off.
Yeah. This is huge. First drive of the second half.
1st and 10, gives to Hargrove. He sweeps to the right, and he's going to get taken down after gain of a couple.
Adrian Skipper, number 22, comes up from his defensive halfback position, makes a beautiful tackle. I mean, that was a tough tackle. Look at that grass just shine. We were down on that grass just talking about it. Isn't it amazing what they have?
It's truly
here?
a wonderful surface. It looks so good, and it feels nice and soft, too. So if you go down on it, it's just, it's got that cushy feel to a certain extent.
I've never seen a pro feel this nice.
2nd and 8 now for Christian Academy. Harrington fakes it to Hargrove up the middle, and he's going to keep it and try to get a few more. And we had the helmet pop off there.
Wow. Of course, 25 is in a football game, man. And he's popping helmets. Comes up, makes a beautiful hit from the secondary. That was Zach Doe at the free safety position. Comes up and put the crunch on the running back at the very end there.
Technical College of the Lowcountry. Make it happen no matter what. Third and 7 now for Christian Academy from about the 16-yard line.
Huge play for.
Getting some penetration now, Harrington Chase, and he throws a little overhand scoop to Hargrove, who takes it down.
Fumble.
He takes it down to about the 6, and let's see what we have here. Looked like the ball came loose, and John Paul II is going to get it, and that was a big turnover right when they needed it too, Chuck.
Oh, wow. I mean, just like you thought, they had them on their heels. John Paul's back on their heels. They're able to, they're a little bit faster, a little quicker. You see here, gets a little shuttle pass. It was always meant to be a shuttle pass the whole time. Finally, he gets it. Great poise by the quarterback, Daniel Harrington. At the end of the play, though, look at the pursuit. It catches up. 3 players in on the ball carrier. They're able to strip it, and boy, I tell you what, did they ever save the day on that recovery of the fumble. And it looks like they're going to take a timeout. These are mandatory timeouts that they take because of the heat.
Well, you can't blame them there. Like we said, it was about 90 degrees before kickoff. 14-6, Hilton Head Christian ahead here in the Independent Bowl. We'll be back here on WHHI Sports right after this.
Big Equity Ventures is looking to purchase your commercial or residential real estate assets, commercial income producing businesses, new luxury car dealerships for sale, or any other appraisable asset currently worth and currently valued at over $2 million or more that is owned free and clear by highly motivated and cooperative sellers. For more information, contact us now. Visit our website at bigequityllc.com. Email us at info@bigequityllc.com or call us at 404-514-3109.
A third of American families say they feud over the thermostat setting, and the battle can lead to higher energy bills by bouncing the temperature up and down. Find a temperature that everyone can live with, then avoid the feud. Set it and forget it. A tip from Covert Aire.
And we welcome you back in here to the Independent Bowl. 1st and 10 for John Paul II. And surprise, surprise, Chuck, they hand it off to Zach Doe.
Well, surprise, surprise, who he runs behind, too. He gets right there behind his left guard, Craig Ballerina, and the left tackle, Maxim Zaire, number 55 and 59, respectively. And I wouldn't hesitate to have him do it again.
No, we've got Nyleem Wright is back in at quarterback. Sam Suma finished up the first half. Right under center, he takes it. Gives off to Doe, who's pushing his own men out of the way to move upfield, and he gets in. He's going to be about 2 yards short of the first down. We have a flag on the play, and it looks like we have an injured Eagle on the play, too.
Yeah, this is coming back. Looks like it's going to be a block from the back on the outside. That's going to send them back, and that's one of the factors that will just kill drives or penalties.
That ball's going to go back. Covert Aire is proud to be in their 5th year as presenting sponsor of the Covert Aire High School Bowl Series. Be sure to visit them at www.covertaire.com or give them a call at 706-5090 for all of your heating and air conditioning needs, and tell them you are a fan of high school football right here on WHHI-TV.
High school football owes a big debt to Mike Covert and sponsoring football
holding on the offense.
He does a wonderful job of supporting the football around here. It makes it that much more exciting for not only us, but also for the players, the coaches, the cheerleaders, and the fans. And it looks like we do have an injury on the field they're tending to.
Yeah, somebody's got a cramp.
I interviewed 4 or 5 companies, and Hilton Head Exterminators impressed me the most.
Customer reviews like this are a result of Hilton Head Exterminators' commitment, reputation, and tradition for 5-star service.
They are knowledgeable, timely, considerate, and provide exceptional service.
Our experience with Hilton Head Exterminators has been excellent.
What has been unique is their quality of service.
Hilton Head Exterminators is the best.
Combine all of our customer reviews into 3 words, and you get 5-star service from Hilton Head Exterminators.
Mike Rickenbaugh Chevrolet, before you buy, give us a try. Nyleem right under center and gives it quickly up the middle. Number 10, Malik Frost, who's just been all over the place. He takes it for a quick gainer.
That was a great trap block. They ran an inside trap real quick. You'll see here the guard pulls. You saw the big lineman come down, chopped them down, and right up the middle. Great call. Great place to call make a call of that play too, back up against your own end zone.
And it looks like it should be 3rd and short now. Let's see what we have. Okay, and there we go. Right up the middle, there goes Zach Doe, and he turns the corner, and he's off to the races, and he keeps high-stepping, and they finally bring him down well into Eagle territory. Zach Doe with another Big Equity Ventures first down.
Wow. I mean, you want to talk about somebody who can get some, pick them up and put them down, get heading north and south in a hurry. That's Zachary Doe right here. He's got the speed, he's got the strength. Look at it, look like he's stopped here, and he's still able to run through it and come up with another 10 yards. What a fantastic effort by Zachary Doe.
Gets it all the way down to just about the 30-yard line, and as we said at halftime, if John Paul II's going to move it, it's going to probably be in his arms.
There's that inside trap. Same play they ran
right up to Malik Frost again. He picks up a couple. And John Paul II now driving into Hilton Head Christian Academy territory, threatening.
Yeah, nice play that time by Keegan Monahan, number 50. He read the trap again. This time, rather than getting trapped, he's right in the middle. You can see him there. He's the biggest guy out there. He's the one they trapped 2 plays before. Not this time. Keegan came to the answer and stuffed it for only a 2-yard gain.
Zach Doe now, they send him up the right side, and he's going to get very little for one of the few times tonight.
Yeah, Justin Heller, 72, comes up.
John Paul II now trying to get Christian Academy back on their heels, get in the end zone so they can attempt to tie this game up. 4 minutes now left in the 3rd quarter. Nyleem Wright comes up under center. Hands it to Doe again. Doe gets a couple. Going to be just short of the first down. So I expect they're going to go for it on this play, Chuck.
Oh yeah, they're in 4-down territory inside the 25-yard line. Well, it's third.
Third down.
Well, fourth
and
it's
3.
Fourth now. We made a change. 4th and 3. I don't know. What would you call in this situation? I know what I would call.
I'm giving it to Mr. Doe and telling him to go.
Well, I'd run the ball to the wide side of the field rather than into the sideline.
Give him a little room to do something.
He's going to go left. No, they take him into the sideline.
Oh, and he turns it over, and Christian Academy jumps on it. He tried to take it and run before he had it. Ball comes out. Christian Academy gets the ball.
That's right. They already smelled that play out. He wasn't going anywhere anyway. He wouldn't have made it. You'll see right here. They've got one extra man over there. You see him 74 unblocked and 72. I mean, he looked up and saw those two big guys, and that's why
you bring up a great
ball.
point. He saw the footsteps coming, and it made it so he took his eye off the ball. So Christian Academy gets it back after John Paul II marches it down, and looks like they might get it into the end zone. They'll take over now, 1st and 10 on their own about 30-yard line.
Hey, Doe might be injured. We see him over on the sideline here. He might be injured also.
All right, well, we'll keep an eye on that for everybody so we can tell you what's going on there.
He's had a long evening, and there's going to be a few other players getting tired also out here.
Well, he's got to be, if he's not yet, he's got to be close to being over 100 yards. Harrington takes the snap, fakes the pitch. He's going to gain about 2 up the right side. And now Christian Academy is looking to go back to their formula of ball control and eating up that clock, and a nice long scoring drive is what they're looking for right now.
Well, they've had almost 3 quarters of play, and they've been feeling each other out, and now it looks like the defenses are starting to, sink in a little bit and get a little grab on what's happening there.
Getting a little better, reading the plays a little bit better.
Oh yeah, definitely, and they're reading the players in front of them.
2nd and 8 now for Christian Academy. Harrington back to pass.
Whoa.
And nicely defended that time.
Yeah,
Number 21, Brad Teagues, went ahead and snuffed that out. He's going to bring up a 3rd and 8.
That's like the 4th or 5th time they tried that pass.
Yeah, exactly right.
Sooner or later, you go to the well too often, they're going to read it, and they're just sitting on it right there. There's 2 guys right in front of it.
And it almost looked like he got a body on old Brennan's students before it even got there. So that was one that he might have gotten away with, but nonetheless, we're at 3rd and 8 now.
It only shows up on slow play.
It only shows up
Replay.
on, that's exactly right. Tough one to call if you're out there at full speed. Harrington now back to pass again, and he unloads downfield, and now he hits Brennan's students. And that's going to be another Big Equity Ventures first down. He waited nice and patiently. Students ran it down, cut across the middle, and caught that ball. And we've got a Christian Academy first down into John Paul II territory.
You're exactly right, Chris. What a great throw here. He sits in the pocket, takes his time, little pump fake, and then he's able to loft the ball over the middle. They're in man-to-man coverage. He beats the free safety, doesn't get over in time. He beats number 21. Great throw and catch.
They were lucky that Brad Teagues caught him from behind, too, because that could have gone for a whole lot more. 1st and 10 now for Christian Academy from the 43. Low snap. Harrington just has to fall on it.
Well, like we've been talking about, mistakes are usually caused by fatigue, and that's setting in even on the offensive side of the ball. We saw some missed tackles on the defensive side. Now we're seeing some miscues on the offensive side. I mean, that's tough for a center to sit back there with sweaty palms and just be able to snap it back every play 5 yards. I know it's not very far, but it's not as easy as it seems.
We've seen it a couple times tonight, Chuck, especially on the John Paul side of the ball. 2nd and 12 now for Christian Academy. 1:30 left in the third quarter. And Harrington gets some pressure, and they don't have him yet, but they're going to take him down. That's going to be known gain, so it's going to be about 3rd and 12.
Well, they're running the same play they've been having success with earlier, where they just flared the running back into the sideline. The quarterback looked over there, but they had him covered. So he had to eat the ball and try to get what he could back to the line of scrimmage. And that's the reason why you have a 3rd and 12 right now, is that was very well defended by the defense for John Paul.
So we'll give that sack to the defensive secondary of John Paul II. Village Park Homes, your true hometown builder. Close to everything, far from ordinary. 3rd and 12 now, Christian Academy from the 47-yard line. Harrington back to pass. And he's going to get taken down by number 59. And that is Moxon Zaire. He just got in there and said nothing here, and he just did a whole lot of can of you-know-what right on Daniel Harrington.
Oh, what a great effort. Just a great effort.
You want to decline the penalty, 4th down?
We have a hold on the play on Christian Academy. That's going to be the decline, bringing up a 4th down.
On the offense. Penalty is decline, 4th down.
59 looks a little fresher than the other players in there.
He sure does. Well, Moxon Zaire's the left tackle on offense, and now he's coming in and doing a little defense.
Look at that. Breaks through a double
just did a whole lot of I'm running through everybody, and I'm going right at the quarterback.
What an effort. Oh, my God.
And if I'm not mistaken, is this our first punt of the game?
You might be right.
Back to do the punting is John Petuzi. He's going to give it a boot out of there, and he gets a nice kick away. And it's going to take a Christian Academy bounce and roll down inside the 15-yard line, die out at about the 13, so that's where John Paul II is going to take it over. We're at 14-6 with just over 20 seconds left in the 3rd quarter here on WHHI Sports.
Oh, salty dog. Oh, salty dog. You're sly as a fox, you salty dog. Captain Cherokee sitting in a tree, with kiwi waving back at me. Honey, won't you be the salty dog? Oh, salty dog. Oh, salty dog. You're sly as a fox, you salty dog. Down the South Beach, sitting by the dock, singing a song about a salty dog. Honey, won't you be my salty dog?
And we welcome back in. 1st and 10 for John Paul. They hand it off to Zach Doe, or pitch it off to him, and he breaks a couple tackles just like he's been doing all night. We thought he might be injured. Yeah, we thought he might be injured after the last drive, but he's got it back.
And these are leg cramps setting in on 2 of their players.
Boy, they sure are.
That's a shame. You know, he ran right through the grasp of 3 players before they were able to wrangle him to the ground. And unfortunately, just as I predicted about 10 minutes ago, the cramps are starting to set in. Apple cider vinegar, guys. You got to get it on the sidelines.
Zach Doe has been the feature of many Salty Dog replays today. The Salty Dog Cafe. Come join us at the Salty Dog at South Beach Marina or our new location in Tanger 2 and get your Salty Dog t-shirt at the Salty Dog T-shirt Factory or anytime at saltydog.com.
Well, it's good to get a lot of fluid. Obviously, that contributes also to the cramps.
We're going to go to timeout. We'll be back right after this.
Before TCL, I served in the military for 5 years. So I knew I didn't want to be a single mom in the military, so I did decide to go to school. My whole family has graduated from TCL and has had great success here. Right now, I'm a recent nurse graduate. I want to be a nurse practitioner. I can't think of what TCL hasn't done for me. I am Thomasina Smalls, and I made it happen no matter what.
And that's the end of the 3rd quarter. We're going to have a Heat timeout, a Village Park Homes timeout, and we'll be back for the beginning of the 4th quarter right after this.
Bigger is not always better. A big HVAC system may get you to the desired temperature quicker, but the end result is wildly fluctuating temps and a loss of efficiency. And that translates to a loss of money. When it comes to HVAC, size really does matter.
Big Equity Ventures is looking to purchase your commercial or residential real estate assets, commercial income producing businesses, new luxury car dealerships for sale, or any other appraisable asset currently worth and currently valued at over $2 million or more that is owned free and clear by highly motivated and cooperative sellers. For more information, contact us now. Visit our website at bigequityllc.com. Email us at info@bigequityllc.com or call us at 404-514-3109.
Oh, salty dog, oh, salty dog, you're sly as a fox, you salty dog. Captain Cherokee sitting in a tree, kiwi waving back at me. Honey, won't you be the salty dog? Oh, salty dog, oh, salty dog, you're sly as a fox, you salty dog. Down southeast, sitting by the dog, singing a song about a salty dog. Honey, won't you be the salty dog?
And we welcome you back for the beginning of the fourth quarter of the Independent Bowl, sponsored by Covert Aire. Because of heat restrictions and the fact that the heat index here in the Hilton Head, Bluffton area, Okatee was well above 110 for most of the week. They had to practice indoors. Zach Doe takes it up the right side and he breaks it, and he's going to get another first down. That's another Big Venture Equities first down. He's out of bounds right about close to the 29-yard line. Let's see where they put it.
If I was Coach Walton, I'd be real happy right now. He's got his offensive line gel. Look at it. They pulled the old counter tray. The offensive guard and the tackle pull from the other side. It looks like John Riggins running out there.
Old Riggo, old number 44.
What they did, it's counter tray. If we run that on a replay, we'll see it again. They pulled the offside guard and tackle, leading the running back around the outside corner into the sideline. Counter tray.
1st and 10 now. Ball goes back to Doe again, and he's got room on the left side, and there he goes. He takes it all the way down into Christian Academy territory. He's down at the 40-yard line, and there's the recipe for success for them right now, Chuck. What do we have happen here?
Well, he gets this good block here in an open field and then uses just all his natural speed. I mean, just look at the moves he has right here. I mean, he's big from the waist down. I mean, that's what is so impressive. He's not big from the hips up, the waist down, and that's what makes you so tough to bring down.
That offensive line opened up a hole that time. I think I might have been able to go through. Good job by them. Nyleem Wright under center. He takes it, and guess who?
You know, it's a hot night. The only thing that I worry about is a little bit is the wear and tear on Doe.
Malik Frost took that one, and we have some flags on the field, so let's see what we have here from Jerry Langdale, the referee.
I saw a holding signal, but to the defense.
Got personal foul, face mask on the defense. 15 yards added to the end of the run, results in a first down.
So that's going to help things out. John Paul moves that much closer to getting it into the end zone and the potential to tie this thing up. Big Equity Ventures, purchasing commercial real estate and assets valued over $2 million. Call Big Equity today at 404-514-3109.
To win football games, you want to eat up large chunks of yardage with big plays, and they're starting to do that right now. That's the formula for winning.
And there's Zach Doe again, and he's got a line, and he's going to take it all the way to the house. Zach Doe with his second touchdown of the night. And they're going to go for 2 now and have the chance to tie this one up. So Zach Doe, he's earning his keep tonight, Chuck.
Yeah, but he's got some teammates helping him there, too. You're going to look on a replay. You're going to see the left tackle, Maxim's there. Number 59, 55, Craig Bellino. Watch the and then you get a block right there by number 10 from the running back. That's Malik Frost running the block on a fullback. Great execution.
Great blocks there. You couldn't be more right.
Oh, Coach. The coach just couldn't be more satisfied, I think. I mean, if I was Kevin Wall, man, I'd be giving those guys kudos in the film room when they watch this. Great effort. Here we go, to tie the football game.
So, 2-point conversion attempt. Who do you think's going to get it? Nyleem Wright fakes it, and he's going to take it and go right in, and he's tied this game up at 14.
What an effort. What an effort. I want to tell you. This is all Nyrene Wright. All Nyrene Wright. I mean, 6'1", 170 pounds. What an effort. He's a senior, and he just shows tremendous balance.
And we have a tie game here now in the Independent Bowl at 14 right here on WHHI Sports.
Have you been hurt on the job, injured in a car accident, experiencing marital difficulties? Naird and Dubois are attorneys located on the south end of Hilton Head Island. With their extensive experience and knowledge of the law, they can help you on your legal matter. Naird and Dubois offer free initial consultation. So whether you have been hurt on the job, injured in a car accident, or experiencing marital difficulties, call the attorneys of Naird and Dubois now to schedule an appointment to learn about your legal rights.
Hi, I'm Colette Stevenson.
And I'm Tom Reed with the Hilton Head Multiple Listing Service.
Did you know you can search for homes in the same reliable database your local real estate professionals use?
That's right. Locating property for sale in the area or finding an agent is easy on HiltonHeadMLS.com or on the HHI MLS app, which is free.
MLS is what makes the real estate market work, so when you're ready to move, connect with Hilton Head MLS.
On behalf of all of the Hilton Head MLS members, we want to wish all of our local high school football teams a safe and successful football season.
Hilton Head PSD offers convenient and secure online billing. Just have your PSD bill handy and click on the online bill payment button at hhpsd.com. You'll be guided through the steps to establish your online billing account. Their payment options allow you to set up recurring credit card payments, you can view your consumption history, and more. Remember to have your PSD bill handy when you visit hhpsd.com to get started. Hilton Head PSD, we're always working for you.
And we welcome you back in here to the Independent Bowl. John Paul II has just tied it up at 14, and with 11 minutes left, we're back to where we started. And it certainly seems as though the momentum at this point has shifted, Chuck.
Well, it has, too. You can tell just with the not only momentum, but the hitting that they have going out there. Well, I tell you what, there's nothing like big plays. You want to eat up large chunks of yardage, and that makes such a huge difference for your offense when you have that happening, just as Doe just showed us. You know, the opportunity to score is so infrequent if you're going to drive the ball down the field, 10, 12, 14 plays. But here, when you got a guy that can take it coast to coast, what's that? He said one for 55 yards and another one for how long was the other one?
The other one was close to 40.
I mean, oh my goodness. What an effort. It certainly makes it easy when you have those type of running backs for you.
But as you brought up earlier also, he's getting some terrific blocking up front.
Oh yeah, you got to give those guys credit up there. I mean, the last time he ran behind Craig Bulina and Maxim Zera. The time before, Brandon Anala and CJ Knight. And of course, you got the center Mark Tiggs, who's in on everything.
And we're going to go to a timeout here. We'll be back right after this.
John Paul II Catholic School is committed to preparing students for the challenges of life through intellectual, physical, and spiritual programs that advance academic excellence, leadership, service to others, while fostering discipleship according to the traditions of the Catholic faith. Our core values of service, holiness, integrity, excellence, leadership, and diversity are represented by the shield of our mascot, the Golden Warrior. Call or click today to see all the great things going on at John Paul II Catholic School.
We are so much more. More than a gym, more than a swimming pool, more than programs and soccer fields, more than yoga and Tabata class. We believe that in healthy communities, people change and grow. From exercise to education, volleyball to volunteerism, preschool to prevention. We don't just strengthen bodies, we strengthen minds and inspire spirits. You don't just belong to a gym, you belong to the YMCA of Beaufort County.
And we welcome you back in. 10:55 left fourth quarter. We're all tied here in the Independent Bowl, sponsored by Covert Aire. Daniel Harrington, who hasn't been on the field very much this half, takes it and dumps it off. Quick little pass to Ben Viljak, who takes it down and picks up some first down yardage.
That's the best pass Harrington's thrown today. And one of the reasons is, you'll see if we have a replay, he rolls out. Watch him get his feet underneath him. He's a different quarterback all of a sudden. See his feet underneath him? Now watch the throw. Pinpoint it right in there. Man, I'll tell you what, that tells me you got a roll out quarterback there. When he gets his feet underneath him, he's going to be a lot more accurate.
Pretty impressive play by the sophomore Harrington. He takes it and he's going to pitch it out. Floyd Hargrove takes it and he's going backwards. And there's that man again, Malik Frost. He's all over the place. Great play by him, and that's going to bring up 2nd and long.
Just a sophomore.
Just a sophomore.
Playing responsibility. Watch him there. He's got pitch. He comes out from his linebacker position, takes the pitch, and is fast enough to run the back down behind the line of scrimmage for almost a 7-yard loss. Oh, my goodness. What a play.
Great play by Malik Frost. That's going to bring up second and about 14 or 15. A long 14, let's just put it that way. If I were Christian Academy, I'd want a first down or two because I don't think I want to get Zach Doe back out on that field, and that play's not going to help the cause. Number 56, Mark Teagues, is in there, 5'10", 165-pound senior, showing some speed.
Another guy other than Doe making a play, or Frost. But this is true, he comes up there. It was on a stretch block. He beat the stretch tackle and came in through there. Great effort. That was sheer quickness that got him into the backfield that far back that soon.
Hilton Head Exterminators, keeping Lowcountry homes and businesses bug-free for nearly 50 years. HiltonHeadExterminators.com.
This is a big play.
So we've got
now.
3rd and really long. And he airs it out, and it's nearly picked off. That was the first really sloppy pass that we've seen tonight from Daniel Harrington. And we almost saw Travis Taylor take that and get some good return yardage and put them in even better position.
Well, we're going to see another infrequent play for tonight. A punt, if you can believe it, Chris.
Not too many of those tonight, Chuck.
Now, you got to be careful. Probably the biggest thing you have to watch out for here now is the snap. Tired, fatigued, late in the 4th quarter. Ball's wet. It's humid. It's all get out here.
4th and about 21.
Got to get a good snap.
John Petuzi is back to punt, and he gives it a boot, end over end.
Great job.
Fingertip catch there by Travis Taylor, and he takes it back to about the 44-yard line. So John Paul will take over on their own 44 with 8:41 left. We'll be back with the Independent Bowl here on WHHI Sports right after this.
Sports Zone, located in the heart of Bluffton, is the place for all team uniforms, school uniforms, trophies, awards, banners, embroidery, signage, vehicle lettering, screen printing, and magnetics. Small orders or large orders, we can do it all. Sports Zone is locally owned and operated by Doug and Janet Counts. Stop in and see us at 12 Johnston Way in Bluffton, across from the post office. Or call us at 843-837-9663.
So on first down, Zach Doe takes it, and he just keeps on rumbling down the sideline. He's well into Christian Academy territory. Down to the 35, that's going to be another Big Equity Ventures first down. Check out the replay here, Chuck.
Wow. I mean, he just runs over right through a tackler. And he's got all, count them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 players carrying him down there.
He's got half of the team trying to bring him down.
Like I said earlier, though, dude, you got to be careful here. It's a very, very hot and humid night, and cramps can set in quite easily for an overused athlete tonight.
Christian Academy needs to find a recipe to put a hold on Zach Doe, because he's just going to keep going if they don't.
Well, they're resting him this way. He's out of the lineup right now.
And they give it up the middle to Malik Frost, who's been busy on both sides of the ball tonight, and he picks up a couple. Malik, the 5'8", 160-pound sophomore, who, like we've talked about all the underclassmen tonight, is only going to get bigger. Stronger, faster. Unlike us, who are going down the other side of the hill.
Well, they're on the positive side of the field, 33-yard line. Red zone. Let's see what they can do here.
2nd and 8, Zach Doe back in the backfield. And they give it to him right up the middle. He takes up off the left side, and there he goes again. He's down to the 10. He's down to the 5. He keeps pushing people out of the way, and he's inside the 5-yard line now. Another outstanding run by Zach Doe.
Oh, my. What a great job. Just a great effort by Zach Doe.
That's 210 pounds of locomotive right now.
Yeah, he gets some good blocks there on the outside by his offensive line. It did a job for him. Brendan Anala, C.J. Knight. That gives him the opportunity to get down there, and after that, it's all Zach Doe.
Another Big Equity Ventures first down, 1st and goal now from the 3.
I want to tell you, playing offensive line as I did at Penn State for 2 years, there's nothing like having guys like Franco Harris and Lydell Mitchell lined up behind you to make you want to block.
I could certainly understand that. Zach Doe up the middle, and he's going to take it into the end zone for the 3rd time tonight. Zach Doe just working it hard, gets into the end zone for the 3rd time. We have another TCL touchdown by Zach Doe, and that puts John Paul II ahead with 7:13 left in the 4th quarter.
Oh my, what an upset we got coming here. I'll tell you what, we're going to change the spelling of that name from D-O-E to D-O-U-G-H, don't you think?
Oh, he's money right now, isn't he?
Look at this. Backfield, he hits two players.
Breaks 2 tackles back at the line of scrimmage, or a little behind it.
Uh-oh, that hurt.
Extra point attempt hits the upright and falls short, so we're going to be at 20-6 here, but Zach Doe has, for the first time tonight, put John Paul II on top.
Oh, salty dog, oh, salty dog, you're sly as a fox, salty dog. Captain Cherokee sitting in a tree, kiwi waving back at me. Honey, won't you be the salty dog? Oh, salty dog, oh, salty dog. You're sly as a fox, you salty dog. Down the southeast, sitting by the dog, singing a song about a salty dog. Honey, won't you be the salty dog?
I'm Jeff Altoff with Lowcountry Insurance Services. At Lowcountry Insurance, we know Hurricane Matthew was devastating for many. I can honestly say that our customers have learned the true value of having a professional, independent insurance agent advocate on their behalf, especially when dealing with these claims. We want to help you with your insurance. We are local and we care. Make the right choice, Lowcountry Insurance Services.
Covert Aire.
Covert Aire. We support the education and athletic programs for all of Beaufort County. Have a great year.
For all your heating and air conditioning, no one can compare.
So for the first time tonight, John Paul II on the legs of Zach Doe has taken the lead 20-6. And they kick it off now. Ball's fielded at the 22. And that's Floyd Hargrove, and he's going to get it. He's going to take about 10 yards and give it to Hilton Head Christian Academy. They're going to start at about the 32 or 3-yard line. They need to go ahead and put a drive together now here, Chuck. They really haven't been able to do much here in the second half.
Well, here comes 5 or 6 players onto the field, defensive players. With these small squads, there's half a dozen players on each side of the ball going both ways. But now they've got some of their bigger linemen in there for John Paul. They have some fresh legs.
And they certainly put the penetration on in the second half, made it a little bit harder for Daniel Harrington to do what he was doing in the first half. Seems to have a little confusion there on the Christian Academy side. So 7:04 left. John Paul II up 20-14. Harrington back to pass, and he's going to air it out down the right sideline to Burke, and Burke has it, and he's all the way down to about the 27-yard line, and it looks like he's pulled up with a little something going on in his leg.
Leg cramp. That's a calf cramp.
But there we go right there. That's the play that they needed. Harrington with a long pass down the right sideline to John Burke.
Great throw by Harrington. Just fantastic. He's got one-on-one coverage. Puts the ball on the outside shoulder. It's an outside fade. He throws the ball as far as you possibly can on the outside. Greatly timed. You practice this. I mean, there's drills almost at the end of every practice session where you end up throwing that exact play to your wide receiver, and they execute it perfectly.
And we're going to be back after this injury timeout. 20-14, John Paul II.
One of the challenges I faced with picking a college was I'm a full-time firefighter, so I knew I would struggle with being able to take classes. TCL offers a flexible schedule, and I was able to complete 90% of my classes online. I earned a business degree in fire administration. I'm currently a lieutenant with the City of Beaufort Town of Port Royal Fire Department. I'm Ross, and I made it happen, no matter what.
Bigger is not always better. A big HVAC system may get you to the desired temperature quicker, but the end result is wildly fluctuating temps and a loss of efficiency. And that translates to a loss of money. When it comes to HVAC, size really does matter.
So Christian Academy, after a big play from Daniel Harrington to John Burke. Burke goes down with a leg cramp. We expect to see him back. Christian Academy has it 1st and 10 at the 27. They trail by 6 with 6:40 left in the fourth quarter. Harrington puts Viljak into motion. And he fakes a pitch, and he gets a good block, and Harrington takes off running, and he's going to take it, and he's going to get about 8 or 9, so they're going to have a short second down here.
This is a great call. I mean, you got to watch the execution on this. I mean, this is a planned play. If they go back and run the replay, you're going to see they catch him in man-to-man, and they know they're playing man-to-man defense, and they put him in motion, and they run a counter with the quarterback to the short side of the field where it's a naked counter. Oh my God, I mean, you just don't see this play that often. What a great call. Oh my goodness.
So he picked up a first down, so another big equity venture, first down. And now Christian Academy inside the red zone, threatening to try to tie this up or take the lead. Viljak in motion again. Harrington takes it up the middle, and he's got himself probably 6 or 7.
What that just showed me what they're intending to do. They're going to run it on the back of Daniel Harrington right now. They're going to take the ball in, because this time they run the antithesis to the counter quarterback sweep. They run it to a
quarterback
delay.
Up the middle.
Up the middle. They pulled one of the guards inside and led the quarterback. I don't know if we're going to get a chance to see a replay, but it was another great call. I mean, this is high-level calls they're making here.
1st and 10 now. And we've got a whistle, and we probably had some illegal motion there before the play started. We did. This gives us a chance to tell you about the Blue Choice Health Plan Medicaid. Want to join our plan? We have a name you can trust and benefits you can count on. Blue Choice Health Plan Medicaid.
That really hurts. I mean,
it's a momentum killer.
Well, yeah, it's another 5 yards. I mean, the yards down here inside the 20 are really tough to come by. You know, it's a short field with the 10-yard end zone. That's huge, huge, huge penalty.
1st and 15 now for Christian Academy. Technical College of the Lowcountry. Make it happen no matter what. Just like Christian Academy's trying to make it happen right now. And he throws it into the end zone and in and out of the hands.
Wow. Wow.
Of John Petuzi. He thought he had a little something there, thought the defense might have gotten their hands on him. But let's check out this Salty Dog replay and see what we have, Chuck.
Look at number 15, Rodrigo Anderson, come on there. He plays the face. He looks at him. He can't see the ball, but he plays the eyes of the receiver and the hands of the receiver, and he's able to time it perfectly. I mean, that is textbook coverage. He never had his back to the ball on a fade into the end zone. What a great play.
More times than not, when you see that on the college and pro level, that flag's going out there, and that's interference.
Yeah, but he timed it perfectly.
He did a great job on that.
He read the eyes of the receiver, he read the hands, and he came up and was able to get in between the ball and the player. What a great effort.
2nd and 15 now, Christian Academy pressing. They've got to get themselves a first down or into the end zone now. 4:30 left. Harrington's going to take it and run up the right side, and he's going to get to, just Just a little shy of the 15-yard line.
Harrington's going to sleep well tonight, let me tell you something.
Yes, he is.
That guy is really, he's just rambling and rumbling from sideline to sideline and just doing just a great effort.
Sophomore with a couple of touchdown passes to John Burke tonight, trying to get them into the end zone again to try to tie this up or possibly take the lead.
That offensive line, they're not that tired. You don't see, well, we got one guy with hands on the hips, but other than that, they're pretty fresh. They're ready to go. They want to get back in the game. They want to tie this thing up or win it. They're in it to win it.
Okay, we got 3rd and 14 here now. They need to get the ball down inside the 5 to get a first down. Always tough when you're in that red zone. Phil Jack in motion. Harrington takes it. A little shuttle pass to Hargrove, who takes it, and he's going to get down to, about the 7-yard line. So they're still going to be probably about 5 yards short of the first down.
But a great call. Well, shuttle pass inside. Watch the block that you get inside. They're going to just man-to-man. They get the double on the end. They get it where they need it. And then the 22 comes off the double and picks up the linebacker.
Well, this is certainly more manageable now in an attempt for the first down.
That was Skipper, right? 22?
Clock is running, 3:36. Mike Rickenbaugh Chevrolet, before you buy, give us a try.
I'm sorry, that was Ben Viljak that made the block there for Christian Academy.
And we're going to go to timeout here. We'll be back right after this. John Paul II's up, 20-14.
I want my kids to have access to healthcare I can trust. That's why I'm glad I chose Blue Choice Health Plan Medicaid. They coordinate my family's Healthy Connection services, remind me to get my kids shots and checkups, and give me approved added benefits like a car seat at no cost. That sure makes it easier to get the right health care for me and my kids.
Get the care you need when you need it with Blue Choice Health Plan Medicaid.
So here could possibly be the play of the game, Chuck. We've got 4th and 4, just under 3:20 left. Christian Academy trails by 6.
Inside the receiver. Look how wide everybody is. This is a tip-off. The ball's coming inside. Receiver.
Get those defenders and spread them out a little bit.
Yep.
Phil Jack in motion. Harrington takes it. He rolls to the right. He throws, and is that going to be a catch? We have a catch and a touchdown.
Catch and a wow.
Let's see what we have here. Do we have a catch?
It's a catch and a fumble, and there's a cramp down there too. It's a catch and a fumble, but you can't fumble it forward.
And we have a flag down.
You cannot fumble it forward.
So let's see what we have going on here.
Wow, penalty. Oh my goodness.
Offensive face mask. Ouch. Well, let's check out the Salty Dog replay and see what we have.
Motion, good idea. Get behind the motion. He gets.
Looked like we almost had a little hold there, too.
Oh, what a play. Oh, my goodness.
Great play by Travis Taylor to knock it out.
Oh, Travis Taylor, incredible play. Wow, what a game-saving tackle. And he doesn't make that tackle, they're going to win the football game. Unfortunately, number 7's out of the game right now with a leg cramp.
4th and 14 now. Harrington's got to go for all of it. And he goes and he hits his receiver, Brennan Students, but he's going to be short of a first down. And John Paul II's going to take over.
What a great play. I mean, it was well executed. They got the receiver they wanted. It's a short throw. He's been making this throw all night. They go back to it again. It's a stop pattern. He's bigger than the defender, so he's able to go up and make the catch. Unfortunately, the defender makes a great tackle, wrestles him to the ground.
So John Paul II holds on. They're going to take over with 3:02 left on their own 7-yard line. And we're going to timeout.
That was number 22, Adrian Skipper, that made the play.
We'll be back right after this.
Home is that magical spot where weekends happen. It's tea parties and superheroes. It's one more bedtime story. It's your first, your last, and everything in between. Home is where you belong. We get it. Whether it's your first home, your next home, or your dream home, we want to build you the very best home for your life. Let us help you get started. VillageParkHomes.com. Close to everything, far from ordinary.
And we welcome you back to the Independent Bowl sponsored by Covert Aire. We've just had a 4th down failure by Christian Academy. They came up a little short, and now you can bet you know what John Paul II is going to do. They're going to give it to their money guy, Zach Doe, and see if he can help to run out the clock now. Covert Aire is proud to be in their 5th year as presenting sponsor of the Covert Aire High School Bowl Series. Be sure to visit them at www.covertaire.com or give them a call at 706-5090 for all your heating and air conditioning needs, and tell them that you are a fan of high school football right here on WHHI-TV. Second and 9 now. They give it to Malik Frost. We have a flag on the play. We could add a little motion before everybody else got going.
On the
little
offense,
false start.
number 78. Half the distance to the goal, still down, 78.
They got to be careful here. I mean, you don't want to start walking the ball back there into your own end zone, what makes it difficult to kick the ball out, and it'll for sure give you a pretty good field advantage where they can start their last drive.
Clock starts again. Village Park Homes, your true hometown home builder. Close to everything, far from ordinary. Village Park Homes. And they give it to Zach Doe around the left side, and they've got him this time. So we've got a big 3rd down coming up now. Under 2 minutes.
3rd down, the clock's running.
Christian Academy's going to take a timeout now. They're going to stop that clock. Hopefully stop Zach Doe more than likely on 3rd down so they can get the ball back. The Salty Dog Cafe. Come join us at the Salty Dog Cafe at South Beach Marina or our new location in Tanger 2 and get your Salty Dog t-shirt at the Salty Dog T-Shirt Factory or anytime at saltydog.com.
Well, as we've seen tonight, big plays are probably the single most important factor in winning football games, and certainly held true tonight that big plays were just that, particularly plays by Zach Doe, some of the plays that he's made, and some defensive plays also in the secondary by John Paul.
You know, John Paul looked like they were in serious trouble in that first half. They go down 14-0, not really showing much of a sign of life. And then boom, Zach Doe on the second play after going down 14-0, breaks at 55 yards, pulls them within 1 score. That's the score at halftime. In the 3rd quarter, and in the 4th quarter, I should say, there was no scoring in the 3rd quarter. In the 4th quarter, he's gone in twice. And now they've got 3rd and 9. So Christian Academy's looking for a stop here so they can get their hands back on the ball.
Well, look how much they spread out their wide receivers. I mean, this is a dead giveaway. They're going to run the ball inside.
You bet. Nyleem Wright under center again. Zach Doe's the only one in the backfield, and something tells me he's going to touch it this play, and sure enough. And Christian Academy bottles him up, so it's going to be 4th down. They're going to have to punt, and Christian Academy is going to have the ball back and have a chance to do a little something here. Clock's at 1:40 and running.
Well, defensive coaches got to be happy on both sides of the line of scrimmage, particularly right now, though. They prevented the ball carrier from getting outside, and they made him get back into the middle in a hurry. Made the tackle, called the timeout. So, well, actually, they didn't call a timeout. They're not one going. They're just going to let the clock run out before they kick. But they did the job they needed to do.
So they're going to let the clock run down here. They've got 1:11 now left. Christian Academy is going to have more or less to try to do a little something. So what more could we ask for on opening night, Chuck? We've had long plays, we've had some turnovers, we've had obviously some drama. We had the 4th down stop by John Paul II not too long ago. Now obviously Christian Academy is going to get the ball back. Good start for our 2017 season.
Well, you asked the question before you made your comment. What more could you ask for? And I'm about to tell you. They're going to take a safety.
Okay. You heard it here first. I remember years ago watching a Patriots-Colts game where the Patriots did the same thing because they were pinned. So it put them down by 3, punted it away. They were able to make the stop, went down, got the ball, got their hands on the ball, got a field goal, tied it up, and won in overtime. So this obviously isn't the exact same strategy, but they definitely are going to get themselves out of the hole, and they'll only make it so that they'll make it harder on Christian Academy to come down the field.
Yeah. Well, they'll get the ball to their punter in the backfield and have him run around. You got 1 minute and 11 seconds left. I'm guessing, my bet is a planned safety. Take the time off and then go back to the 20-yard and kick it out there. Otherwise, they're going to get too good a field position.
Sebastian Levert is the punter, and he fumbles it, and they almost got their hands on it. And it's fielded at the 30, down to the 20, the 15, the 10. And now Christian Academy has a chance. Now they're inside. Daniel Harrington, I believe, fielded. He sure did. The quarterback fielded the kick. He took it down inside the 10, and we're not done yet. I think at this point I like your strategy of taking the safety.
Wow.
Harrington fielded it at the 31, went up the left side, used some speed to get down inside the 10, and he got down to just about between the 6 and the 5, it looks like.
All Harrington. Just all Harrington. What an effort. Great job. Well, they got what they needed. They got a short kick and a good return, and they're in scoring position right now. Spread them out.
So 1st and goal.
Watch them go inside.
From the 6-yard line, Harrington takes it. He rolls to the right. He's got a little trouble, but he cuts it back. But he's going to still lose a couple. It's going to bring about 2nd and 8. Clock is still running. We're down to 45 seconds now. 2nd down and goal from the 9. They got to get this snap off. They're taking a little too much time.
There it is.
He's going to force it in the middle, and we have a touchdown. Brennan Students catches it on a little pitch and catch from Harrington, and they've tied it up at 20 with 27.6 seconds left. And they're going to go for 1 here. Boy, now I really like your idea of taking the safety and getting a deep kick.
What a great catch. A great throw, great catch. He's got to use his body. Just basketball, 1-on-1. He's down in the pivot post, throwing it into him, and he's got the ball. Man on his back.
Great
Perfectly
throw by
played.
Daniel Harrington. Great body positioning by Brennan Students.
It ain't over yet. You got to kick it.
And now Christian Academy with the chance to take the lead with 27.6 seconds left. And it's blocked.
Go.
And
run
it's
with
picked
it.
up.
Go. Don't stop. You better turn around. You better turn around.
Can he get it? There he
Come
goes.
on, you better turn
He's
around.
He's going to take it.
He missed the block. Oh, no, he missed the block. Oh, that's a shame.
All the way down to the 7-yard line, a little farther on that play, and it would have been points on the board for John Paul II. So with 27.6 seconds left, we are still tied at 20. If there was ever time to block a kick, that was it, and they did it. Let's look at this replay.
He needed a block on the run. What an effort. Watch him block the kick here. Lays out perfectly. Catches it. Wow.
And Brad Tegas came in practically untouched and got his hands on that. And number 4, Nyleem Wright, turn around and throw a block, and this one's over.
Well,
just when it looked like John Paul was done in the first half, they come back and take the lead here in the second half. And Christian Academy looks like they're struggling on the execution. Get the ball back. A wonderful punt return by Daniel Harrington down inside the 10. He loses yardage on the first play and then hits Brennan Students on the next play to tie it up. Then we have a blocked extra point.
No,
I don't know about you, but my mouth might start to cramp pretty soon. Everybody else has had parts cramping out there.
Squib it. You don't want to give any timing to the return team on a deep kick.
Number 21, John Petuzi is going to kick it off for Christian Academy. And he kicks it off deep. And it's taken by number 15, Rodico Anderson, and he's cutting it back. He's going to get out to just about midfield. So with 15.3 seconds left, John Paul's going to take over at midfield.
Boy, I want to tell you, this is one heck of a run. This guy was down at the 20. Look at this. He's got 7 guys around him. Changes his direction, and now the speed shows up, runs through a tackle. Oh, my word. What an effort. Looks like there's got a block in the back, so it's coming back. Well, Chris, what would you do? 15 seconds left, got the ball deep in your own territory. Will you risk throwing the ball or taking a chance and having get it in a turnover? Or would you just sit on it?
I'd give it to the money man, see if he can break another one. That's the formula that's been working all night. I'm certainly not putting it up down there because we haven't seen a lot of good things from John Paul II when the ball's gotten up in the air. Big Equity Ventures, purchasing commercial real estate and assets valued over $2 million. Call Big Equity today at 404-514-3109. Big Equity Ventures. 15.3 seconds left here in the fourth quarter, and sure enough, they give it to Zach Doe, who slips and maybe picks up 1 or 2. And that's going to run us out here in regulation. So after 4 quarters, we're all tied up at 20. And as they say, we're going to overtime.
Oh, wow.
Home is that magical spot where weekends happen. It's tea parties and superheroes. It's one more bedtime story. It's your first, your last, and everything in between. Home is where you belong. We get it. Whether it's your first home, your next home, or your dream home, we want to build you the very best home for your life. Let us help you get started. VillageParkHomes.com. Close to everything, far from ordinary.
Have you been hurt on the job, injured in a car accident, experiencing marital difficulties? Naird and Dubois are attorneys located on the south end of Hilton Head Island. With their extensive experience and knowledge of the law, they can help you on your legal matter. Naird and Dubois offer free initial consultation. So whether you have been hurt on the job, injured in a car accident, or experiencing marital difficulties, call the attorneys of Naird and Dubois now to schedule an appointment to learn about your legal rights.
So we get it right from Jerry Langdale, the referee, exactly what the rules are for overtime. Kansas City shootout style, Chuck.
Hey, I played for Kansas City.
Well, here you go. Here's your chance to relive the past days. So each team's going to get a chance with the ball. First and goal from the 10. Defense cannot score. And yeah, the chance of a safety probably going backwards 90 yards isn't very high, so I don't think we're going to see that. So we begin overtime here in our first game on the Covert Aire Bowl Series, the Independent Bowl between Hilton Head Christian Academy and John Paul II. John Paul will have the ball first in overtime.
My guess is that they're going to hand the ball off to number 25. What's yours?
I'm with you. I just have a hard time it's going any other way, and immediately he gets it, and he's going to pick up, about 4. Are we going to keep calling him Zach Doe, or are we going to call him Zach Money?
No, I'm just saying we're going to change his spelling of his last name, the D-O-U-G-H.
Yeah, I like that. That's good.
What a great effort. I mean, not just by him, but his offensive line and the players there. I mean,
well,
they're
his
just playing
offensive line
outstanding.
deserves a lot of credit. They've done a terrific job opening holes for him also.
The center Tiggs, I mean, he's been just busting.
2nd and 6 now, and we have a fumble, and let's see who comes up with it.
It's still John Paul.
And John Paul keeps the ball. Oh.
That was Mark Tiggs that came up with it.
That could have really smarted had they lost that. Christian Academy would have had a chance now. They would have had the ball from the 10, and all they would have had to score was 3. It looks like the handoff was the problem there, Chuck.
Yeah, they went with a reverse inside handoff, one of the most difficult handoffs for a quarterback to execute. But it's a great call.
3rd down from the 5. Zach Doe, he takes it, and he's going to get 2.
He's about a half yard
awfully
short.
close. It looks like he's down to about the 1. And that's going to bring up 4th down.
Right at the 1. You're exactly right. Good call.
And we see some hands on the hips from Zach Doe, and you can't be surprised at that. 6 foot, 210-pound junior has been up and down this field multiple times tonight, and let's see if they're going to call his number one more time. 4th down, Nyleem right under center, and they give it to Doe, and he's not going to get in. Christian Academy holds him. What a play by the defense. They bottled things up in the middle. They read it correctly, and now Christian Academy is going to get the ball at the 10-yard line, and if they score any points whatsoever, this one's over.
What a great job up the middle there. They just come in and they run a gap blitz.
Well, you almost wonder which player there didn't read it right, because Zach Doe ran directly into Nyleem Wright, so you're not sure if he went the right way or if Wright turned the wrong way.
There was nowhere to run. They ran a gap blitz. They covered all 8 gaps with shooting players. There was no place to go. Great call. Great goal line defense. Kudos to.
So Christian Academy, on the strength of a 4-down stop, they now take over at the 10, and any points they score, this one's over. So 1st and goal from the 10, Christian Academy with a chance to put this one away in overtime. Harrington takes the ball, and now it's a reverse, and this one's going nowhere. Wow. Floyd Hargrove went backwards by about, not far from 10 yards, and he lost about 7 on the play, and that's now going to bring up 2nd and goal from the 17, and that's not what they were looking for on their first play.
Look at Malik come in from his linebacker position. He's kneeling, he gets the hand off in the back.
Defensively, he's just been all over the place tonight.
Oh, my word.
Great play by Malik Frost and the rest of that John Paul defense. Okay, 2nd and 17 now. Harrington takes it. Oh, and let's see if we have something there. No, it's going to be incomplete.
Got batted around like a pinball there.
It sure did.
But they've been running that play to the other wing back all day long, and 4 guys right there have a shot.
We haven't seen that little over-the-middle play to Burke in quite a while. Well, if they want to try a field goal, they definitely like to get a little closer. 3rd and goal now. Harrington in the shotgun. He takes the snap. Here comes the pressure, and he throws it behind his receiver, Brennan Student. So we're going to have a 4th down now, and let's see what they do.
They get 1 timeout. I wouldn't be surprised if the defense takes a timeout right now. It kind of frees the kicker.
So here we go from about 34 yards out. Freshman John Petuzi is going to try to win this one for the Eagles. Look like we have a little movement there. Looked like we could have had a false start on the right side of the line.
Well, we did.
Yep, a little false start on the right side of the line.
Well, I thought it was offsides. I didn't see the same thing you saw, but wow. What a killer that would have been. Either way, it's a killer. Makes it a little bit longer.
So Christian Academy with a chance to put it away with first and goal from the 10. They're now all the way back to about the 23-yard line, 22.
I don't think they're going to kick it.
So this is going to be a 40-yard attempt if they try it.
No, they're going to throw the ball. I don't think they're going to kick
Remember,
it.
the defense cannot score unless they score a safety, which means that Daniel Harrington would have to run backwards about 7 yards. And I don't know about you, Chuck, but I don't see that happening. And we've got a timeout. We'll be back right after this.
Covert Aire.
Preventative maintenance, emergencies, new units. We are Covert Aire, serving Bluffton 24/7.
For all your heating and air conditioning, no one can compare.
Oh, salty dog, oh, salty dog. You're sly as a fox, you salty dog. Captain Cherokee sitting in a tree, a kiwi waving back at me. Honey, won't you be the salty dog? Oh, salty dog, oh, salty dog. You're sly as a fox, you salty dog. Down southeast, sitting by the dog, singing a song about a salty dog. Honey, won't you be the salty dog?
And we welcome you back into overtime here in the Independent Bowl, our leadoff game for the 2017 high school season in the Covert Aire Bowl Series.
I got to tell you,
fourth and goal from about the 22 for Christian Academy here. They're opting to go for it and probably throw it somewhere near the end zone, see if they can either get a flag or have something good happen. Harrington back, he throws it in that direction, and it's knocked down. So we're going to do it again. John Paul II is going to get the ball from the 10-yard line, first and goal. We're going to go to commercial. We'll be right back.
Big Equity Ventures is looking to purchase your commercial or residential real estate assets, commercial income producing businesses, new luxury car dealerships for sale, or any other appraisable asset currently worth and currently valued at over $2 million or more that is owned free and clear by highly motivated and cooperative sellers. For more information, contact us now. Visit our website at bigequityllc.com. Email us at info@bigequityllc.com or call us at 404-514-3109.
I interviewed 4 or 5 companies, and Hilton Head Exterminators impressed me the most.
Customer reviews like this are a result of Hilton Head Exterminators' commitment, reputation, and tradition for 5-star service.
They are knowledgeable, timely, considerate, and provide exceptional service.
Our experience with Hilton Head Exterminators has been excellent.
What has been unique is their quality of service.
Hilton Head Exterminators is the best.
Combine all of our customer reviews into 3 words, and you get 5-star service from Hilton Head Exterminators.
One of the challenges I faced with picking a college was I'm a full-time firefighter, so I knew I would struggle with being able to take classes. TCL offers a flexible schedule, and I was able to complete 90% of my classes online. I earned a business degree in fire administration. I'm currently a lieutenant with the City of Beaufort Town of Port Royal Fire Department. I'm Ross, and I made it happen, no matter what.
So we are back now. Christian Academy is going to get the ball as we start our second overtime period.
And they reversed it. They got the ball second. Now they get it. They're coming right back, doing it first in the second overtime over period.
So they're going to try to move it in the correct direction because they went backwards 14 yards the first time they had the ball. Harrington back to pass. And it's knocked down at the line of scrimmage. Big number 58.
Oh, wow.
Brendan Anala got his arm up and knocked that down.
What a player. He had a man open in the end zone. That just killed Daniel Harrington. He saw him wide open. And that ball doesn't get knocked down. It's a touchdown. Wow.
So it's going to be second and goal now for Christian Academy. Once again, this is the beginning of the second overtime. They have the ball. After this, John Paul will get the ball at the 10. So Christian Academy needs to make something happen here in the next 3 plays. Harrington gets the snap, rolls to the right. Malik Frost throwing pressure on him again. He completes the pass there to one of his popular targets tonight, Brennan Students, who takes it down to about the 4. And we've got a man down. That's number 22, Adrian Skipper, who took that one on the chin.
We are Palmetto Electric Cooperative, your touchstone energy partner.
3rd and goal from the 4.
Inside.
Harrington puts Viljak in motion. Harrington's going to keep it, and Harrington's not going to go anywhere. If anything, he lost 1 or 2. And that's going to bring up 4th and goal, so it should be interesting to see the call here. I see some tired bodies out there. How about you?
Oh, definitely. What you look for fatigue are hands on the hips.
I think they're going to try that play with John Burke. They ran so successfully in the first half. It looks like John Paul II's got the middle filled in pretty good. 4th and goal now. And they throw it in. It's going to be incomplete. So John Paul II now is going to take over at the 10-yard line. And if they score it all, this one's over.
Wow. Oh, my word. What a great play in the end zone.
I want my kids to have access to healthcare I can trust. That's why I'm glad I chose Blue Choice Health Plan Medicaid. They coordinate my family's Healthy Connection services, remind me to get my kids shots and checkups, and give me approved added benefits like a car seat at no cost. That sure makes it easier to get the right healthcare for me and my kids.
Get the care you need when you need it with Blue Choice Health Plan Medicaid.
So here comes the offense. Nyleem Wright is going to be under center, and guess who's in that backfield? Big Zach Doe, all 6 feet, 210 pounds of him. Let's see if they can put a stop on him again. And they give it right to him, and he goes up the middle, and the Christian Academy defense is up to the task. He didn't get anything there, so they're going to still be about on the 10-yard line. I think they're going to need to get a little bit more creative because the Christian Academy defense is getting some penetration, and they're seeing this coming, Chuck.
Not a bad call on first down. I would have done the same thing. Run between the tackles, first down. Now you got them thinking in tight. Now I get the ball out wide. Now we got an official timeout. Player hurt. Got to come out of the game. That is an issue.
That's number 72, Justin Heller, the defensive tackle.
Yeah.
And losing somebody valuable up front there isn't exactly something that Coach
well, look at the size difference.
Coach Ron Petuzi's looking for it this time. Yeah, look what just came in.
Number 55,
a little bit smaller. Okay, yeah, Nyleem Wright's under center. Gives a counter to Zach Doe, who takes it. He's at the 5, and he's going to go into the end zone, and this one is over. Zach Doe takes it in for a TCL winning touchdown here as John Paul II is going to open up their season with a double overtime victory over Hilton Head Christian Academy, 26-20. And probably only fitting that the man that's been up and down this field and already into the end zone 3 times tonight takes it in an overtime to end this one, Chuck.
Huh. Who else did you think was going to end it for John Paul?
Nobody. I didn't see anybody else taking it. What a game.
Oh, man. What a way to begin the season, Chris.
So the Independent Bowl ends with a victory for John Paul II, 26-20. We'll be back right after this.
Covert Aire.
Honored to provide the heating and air conditioning needs for St. Gregory. Covert Aire.
Covert Aire. For all your heating and air conditioning, no one can compare.
Big Equity Ventures is looking to purchase your commercial or residential real estate assets, commercial income producing businesses, new luxury car dealerships for sale, or any other appraisable asset currently worth and currently valued at over $2 million or more that is owned free and clear by highly motivated and cooperative sellers. For more information, contact us now. Visit our website at bigequityllc.com. Email us at info@bigequityllc.com or call us at 404-514-3109.
Home is that magical spot where weekends happen. It's tea parties and superheroes. It's one more bedtime story. It's your first, your last, and everything in between. Home is where you belong. We get it. Whether it's your first home, your next home, or your dream home, we want to build you the very best home for your life. Let us help you get started. VillageParkHomes.com. Close to everything, far from ordinary.
And what a game we had to start out the independent season for the Covert Aire Bowl Series. The Independent Bowl, Coach Kevin Wald, you and your team, it took you a little while to get going, but after a while, things started to pile up and the points got on the board.
Yeah, we did everything we could in the first half, try to give it away. You know, we had good drives. We were getting stops, giving them more lives on their offense. And then we finally in the second half decided to clean up the mistakes and then was in a fight for our life here. And look, when you were 0-10 last year, you got to learn how to win. And you know, it's a win. It's one of the most dramatic.
Well, you're off to a good start.
Yeah, absolutely. So excited for JP2 and the incredible crowd that was here tonight. Thank you for all the fans that showed up.
What a game to christen this field. Double overtime game, new field. What do you think?
These are the games you'll remember for the rest of your life. You don't remember those 45-0 games. They're fun for the players, fun for the fans. They're rough on us as coaches, but
they're rough on announcers too.
Boy, I tell you what a game. I mean, listen, I'm proud of my boys, and we fought back and we came out on top. But you got to give Coach Ron Petuzi and his staff and his team a lot of credit. They came in with a very good game plan. They played extremely hard, and they wanted it just as bad, and we were just fortunate enough to make a play right there at the end.
As they say, to the victor go the spoils. Here's your trophy right here. Congratulations. We'll be back with the MVP presentation right after this.
When it comes to air conditioning, bigger is not always better. An oversized system uses too much energy and it won't reduce the humidity levels, leading to dampness, mold, and microbacterial growth. Take this environmental tip from Covert Aire.
Big Equity Ventures is looking to purchase your commercial or residential real estate assets, commercial income producing businesses, new luxury car dealerships for sale, or any other appraisable asset currently worth and currently valued at over $2 million or more that is owned free and clear by highly motivated and cooperative sellers. For more information, contact us now. Visit our website at bigequityllc.com, email us at info@bigequityllc.com, or call us at 404-514-3109.
And our first MVP presentation of the year here in the Covert Aire Bowl Series goes to Zach Doe, who was nothing but money all night long. Zach, congratulations. You really had a great effort.
Hey, Zach, who do you attribute your effort to tonight?
I mean,
how were the holes that offensive line opened up for you tonight? Because some of them look pretty big.
I mean, I had to get them a lot about blocking. You can ask most of them or all of them, because.
But they got it done when they got it done, right?
Yeah.
Well, Zach, congratulations to you and all of your teammates. Great job, guys. We look forward to seeing you in the future. Zach Doe, your MVP.
Congratulations, Zach. Way to go. Good job. Great job.
And that's all we have for tonight here from Hardyville. For Chuck Zabak and the entire production team, I'm Chris Tremblay. We'll see you next week.